You know what we're going to have to do?
Facebook. We're running off of Restream onto that. So that way all our members can actually see as well. Ask us pretty much anything. We'll let you know. We're so new to the miniature world, gaming, all that. I mean, we've been gaming for pretty much since they came out, either for Xbox, Atari's, Sega, PlayStation, all of those.
All right, and so I have to say, it did not connect right away, so we'll start over on this one particular part. This is the Gameicon event, you guys. So if you're at gameicon.org and you see the events, you can talk to us through the Discord there. They have a chat for that. And then, of course, here live streaming, so you just simply click on the link if you'd like to join in the video. Person to person, we'll put the link there for you. You can try joining if you'd like. And yeah, I had to get it going there, Ash. So now it's now it's streaming there. So there's the link in the chat. Go ahead and click that. So you can check the schedule over there at gameicon.org and see. So now it is a kind of a waiting game. See if people come by. We're going to have an RPG discussion at 1 if you're interested in that.
Yep, we'll just chit chat for what, about an hour?
Yeah, this first hour is just kind of ask us questions, get to know. Listen, we're going to have to move around a bit because the way the setup is done. I think that's notifying us.
Probably.
So we're about all gaming, all types of gaming. So it isn't just video games. It's, you know, miniatures and card games and all gaming in general. So we're not like niche gaming specific. It is pretty much whatever you'd like to do. And so Ashley has some miniatures up here. Some of it is tanks, Team Yankee. We have Warhammer. So, you know, we're going to be doing an Alien versus, not versus Predator, I'm sorry, but Aliens and Another Glorious Day in the Core game later, which you'll see on the table here. And
we got what, World of Tanks as well. Star Wars.
How is that working over there?
Looks like it's going just fine for right now.
It's a little difficult setup for us because trying to be on the camera with the way things are set up at our house and then trying to access our stuff from the desk is going to cause us to move around a bit. So we'll have to see how this works. And hopefully...
Oh, should I grab my phone?
Yeah, go ahead.
If my chain doesn't keep hitting the table.
Okay, so yeah, so feel free to ask us whatever you'd like. We are broadcasting it to YouTube, Twitch, and your...
There.
Oh, that's okay.
At least I know my volume's working.
So what is that there, the chat for?
Facebook.
Okay. So you guys, check out the other booths too if you'd like. There are a lot of people here. Some of them are running games. We have a schedule, so check our schedule out. This way you guys know when to check in. The tickets for it are free. There's only so many tickets per room. You're going to check it out like you'd normally do in a cart, but it's free if you add that code.
Yep.
On the front page there, so you're not going to be paying anything to do it. And there's Taylor. Hey, Taylor. This is
guys.
This is the Gameicon event we have that we've been talking about the last 2 weeks. So if you go to gameicon.org, you'll see Gamers with Coffee has a booth there.
Yep.
And so
we have it on Discord through their Discord, I'm assuming.
Yep.
We have a voice one going as well. So hopefully you can hear Greg because where I have my headset set. If not, I know I can watch the mic move at least on my end because I'm closer.
Are you talking about Discord there?
On the Discord, yeah.
All right, so on Discord.
And then there's also a chat in there as well.
So glad to see
Clint
you there.
is watching on Facebook.
Glad to see you there, Taylor. Hello, Clint. So, like I said, this is the Gameicon event. So there's going to be schedules. Like this first hour is for people to kind of get to know us. And then the next hour, we're just going to show some miniatures off. Then we have some games set up throughout the day. Clint's going to be doing...
Him and his wife.
An RPG, like, talk through at 1.
Okay.
It's 1 o'clock.
That'll be about an hour.
Yeah, and that's about an hour. And let's see, it looks like Kyle.
Yep, Kyle Phillips.
Hello, Kyle. How are you?
And morning to you as well.
Yep. We got...
Just Clint watching and me.
Okay.
I got to take
So this is the Gameicon event there, Kyle. I just explained to Tyler. And so you'd have to go to Gameicon.org if you wanted. You could see the schedule for Gamers with Coffee. And so we're going to be here off and on throughout the day on scheduled time so that people can meet us. And then also people can game. And what we have things set up. So this is a way for us to expose our group.
Who just said hi? Hold up.
To expose the group there to the world. I'm not sure who said hi.
I'm going to, that was, I think, the page. You can go to the group. Shay.
Oh, well, hello, Shay. We're doing a Gameicon event. So we're at Gameicon.org. You can find Gamers with Coffee there in the event table. And we're just going to game.
Yep. Remember, look for the squirrel.
Look for the squirrel.
Hey, leave our squirrel alone.
That is true. So it's too bad on the one thing Shay just showed, just says Facebook user for it. The one service, even though we pay for it, doesn't show names from Facebook. I guess
it does for the page, but not the actual group for some reason.
I don't know. It makes it interesting because then it just doesn't show who you are. So right now, it's also in there that company's Discord chat. So we're kind of on YouTube, Facebook group, Facebook page, the Twitch channel and that we have.
Yeah, it's very weird.
And yeah. Yeah, you can share the video with friends. It is a little weird there, Shay, because it's a virtual gaming event as opposed to being at a convention where we rented a booth. So this is through them. We paid for it, but it's like open to the world. So maybe it will give us some exposure for our group. Let me know how the ugly filter works. I put that on so that I would not break the camera lens. And so far, it looks like I'm not breaking the camera lens. So I think that filter you got for $1 at Wish works, right? It was worth it. It was
called a haircut.
It was worth it. Oh, yeah, I got one of those too. A couple of them. So it is a bit weird, you guys, for us to do it this way.
Mm-hmm. For the most part, the way I'm looking at it is it's going to be more like one of our Sunday just live chats for at least right now.
Well, this first part is just for people to get to know our group. Taylor.
Type the link in for what?
The link in the chat is not showing up for me. Oh, it's there. I can try putting it.
What link?
Are you talking about like to join the video for the live video feed?
Or the Gameicon link?
So I'll put both in there. Give me a second. The problem is the way this is set. I have to go back into my
hold up.
My corner. Yeah, it is pretty cool, Shay, actually.
Do you remember where the other wired keyboard is? Because it might reach far enough.
In the hall, in that box.
Dang.
So the problem is I can't reach the laptop. It's hooked up to a dual monitor. It's set up over here with the microphone. So I have to sneak over there. And then do that. Hold on a second, Tyler.
What's pretty cool, Shay?
So I'm going to get the link there and put this in the chat for you to Gameicon. Okay, so here's a link, you guys. This is the page to go to the thing, and when you get there, you're going to click on
the
exhibits.
No, they can just click on that picture right there. The blue,
yeah. Click here to visit the virtual exhibitor
the virtual
hall.
Exam. Yep.
Exam.
Oh, Lord.
We're not doing no exams. That's a pay-per-view kind of thing.
No, but yeah, you click on the link right above the picture, and it will bring up all the people that are actually in there. Ours is the second one, at least on my page it was. I don't know if it's going to be different for your guys's. But you click on that, it will bring up our pages.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's kind of interesting. So
yeah, hopefully we can reach more people with the virtual event.
I think here, hold on a second. I can screen share, I believe, on this.
Sorry, our dog's whining in the background.
He's gonna have to keep whining. Hold on.
You okay?
No, maybe not. I see what I have to do. Hold on a second. So now I can screen share with you guys. Watch. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. Okay, it's going to look like that. See, this is where we're at. So you would go to right here where it says the virtual exhibitor hall. Then you're going to click on that and the other people. And look, there's us. There we are. Woo! So then you would click on our virtual table. But you see where it's going to all this stuff. So click that. It's going to take you to this page here where it loads a little slow because we're broadcasting. So see, it's going to give you an idea of where to watch us. Yeah, of course, we have the Instagram, so you can follow us on Instagram or the Facebook page or the group we're on right now. And then it should be broadcasting to Twitch also. It shows that it is. So that's the page you're going to see, Taylor and Shay.
And what, Kyle, as well as
me and Kyle. Yep, that's the page.
Anyone else through Facebook or Twitch or whatever ones you're watching it from.
But that's what you're going to see. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. And then as you scroll down, see, it tries to tell you the schedule, but it's really hard to see. So there's a squirrel and peekaboo. Okay, I'll stop being a goofball.
I swear.
Okay.
I married a tard.
Yep. And so there we go. That's that. Hopefully that will help you there. Then I can shut this off here for a second.
Now, hopefully, I'm letting people know that we do have merch still. This is one. It does have our logo on the back as well. Just a giant, big squirrel. We are planning on trying to get some sweaters to show you guys, hopefully.
Well,
it's still cold.
Mm-hmm.
I should have bought them a couple months ago.
The coffee cup.
The
coffee cup came out cool, though.
Yeah, our coffee cup. Let me go grab that real quick.
So here, I can come back. It's just a matter of, no problem, Taylor. It's just a matter of trying to work around where we're at right here, what we're doing.
So we do have a coffee cup. There's actually a couple different ones. This is the one we have. So on one side,
yep, there's that one,
is the one regular logo that's on our shirt. And then the opposite side is just a black version of it. Our light sucks. Sorry.
You can order the cup different.
You can order the cup different colors. This one's just a white one.
It's gray and white. Actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this one's gray and white because it's gray here. I think there's actually 4 or 5 different cups on there. Mm-hmm. This shirt can be ordered in a bunch of different colors. I picked the pink one. Granted, I'm not really a pink person, but it's more, let's get the girls kind of involved. But that's personally me. I'm going to probably pick up a different one in either black or like a dark gray.
How's the Discord chat there?
So good.
Yeah, it'll be nice to reach more people there, Shay, because that's the point is we just want more people to see that we're here. So it was worth it. It wasn't very expensive really for this, but we're trying it because you can't really do regular conventions yet. And so when they figure out what people can do or what they're going to allow or whatever.
Well, we went to the one here in local Marriott.
Yeah.
Marriott. 2 years ago, I believe. That was actually kind of interesting, seeing a lot of people dress up and watch adult men go and get mad at a little child for calling. What were they? Mechs?
Oh, they were Gundams.
The Gundams as Transformers.
So they were kind of like, no, they're not.
That was before I really got into miniature stuff, because that's what I thought they were too. So that's not my personal forte.
Just Facebook is.
We got 3 people on Facebook.
Yeah. So this is your chance, you guys, to ask us what you'd like.
Yes, I believe it's a hoodie, not an actual quote, like zip up.
Shay, we can send you a link if you want to the. It's just through Teespring, right?
Page.
Yep.
I believe it's on the page.
It just goes through Teespring, so you can pick out whatever you want, really.
Yeah,
like
we got
hoodies, sweaters, whatever.
Leggings as well for women, like yoga pants that say "Gamer Girl" up on the side with our logo on the other.
Yeah.
I'm probably getting a pair of those. I have like $200 in my cart just waiting. He just doesn't know it yet. Oh wait, now he does.
Now I do, yeah. So
there was a sweater in there for you.
We ordered these products from them to test them out and see how well they were, and so they came out really good. But this gives us a chance to get out there, say hi to people, and you guys can ask us about games or whatever you want. We are looking around back and forth because on this side we got a monitor.
On my computer, I have Discord up with the voice chat as well, and then the other one on Greg's setup is.
What you should do is go over and type in that we're on the other ones too.
Did.
Oh, did you? That we're on YouTube and stuff?
Oh no.
That's what I do. I'd let them know, and then that way, I don't know. That way we can get out there. So we're gonna see how it goes, you guys. That's all we can do. Ask us questions or let people know, but go to that Gameicon there and check it out. There's other vendors too, man. I mean, so check them out. Those people are trying also. But look at the events, so you'll see the schedule that we have. So this first hour is like just a meet and greet to say hi, and then the next hour is going to be we're going to be busy the next 3 hours in a row, and then we're taking a break for an hour. And a friend of mine named Clint and his wife are going to do an RPG talk. So that's all RPG discussion stuff. And then we'll come back. But we've got the next one. We'll show some of the miniatures off. People have been asking us what kind of miniatures for tabletops do you have, because we paint them, we build terrain, we do lots of stuff. So this we're just going to kind of show off, if that makes sense. And then
whoa, if I spell correctly.
Yeah, spelling sometimes is hard to do. And so that will then lead into what is our next event? I think it is we're also doing the Aliens game, which
I really don't know what this advanced to level 1 is.
I don't know. That just means you advanced.
I guess we advanced.
This will be a game we'll do too later. We'll do this one. Do you have the alien box behind us there? Behind our temporary fake wall. Because, you got to have a fake wall. And so this will be a game we're going to do a playthrough too. But there's all sorts of miniatures in the box. So we'll do a playthrough of that also.
Then we have Star Wars as well.
Yeah, that's okay. So one of the other games will be the Star Wars X-Wing. So everybody pretty much knows Star Wars. And
red or blue box, babe?
Yeah, it doesn't matter right now.
Jesse, move.
Dog's in the way there.
And then this is just one of the starter boxes. I believe this is the one with.
Yeah, that's Luke. Luke's ship. So we got some fun things planned to show you guys. I mean,
so there's 3 games.
Everybody's kind of at home, locked up or whatever.
Brian. Yes, he got a haircut, and so did I. I actually chopped off about half of my hair.
Hey,
It's
Brian.
now in my face.
Brian, I got more than one haircut, sir. I got 3 or 4.
Yeah, he had a small dog worth of hair.
The lady said she was going to make a pet. So I'm like, okay, you could keep it. But yeah, I wanted to get a haircut. And so this is the Gameicon event, Brian. So this is going through Gameicon.org also. We look good, all cleaned up. Oh,
wait, did you say we're bad looking?
No, normally we're hillbillies.
I guess.
Right. Well, thank you for saying we look good, cleaned up. We tried. We spent $4 on those haircuts today. 4. So, yeah. But anyways, Brian, it's the Gameicon event. So
yep. You're more than welcome to jump in. You and Mel as well. We're through. Go through the YouTube or even on here. I believe it popped up on.
Yeah.
So
we're
no, it didn't.
We're kind of everywhere today.
So you'd have to go through YouTube to get the link.
But Brian, if you didn't know, so we have events. So I would say go to that link that I put in there, the YouTube or not the YouTube link, the
Restream.
In Restream there, I put the link in the chat. It didn't show up on Facebook though.
Nope, it didn't pop up.
So go
on
to
Facebook.
Gameicon.org, and then you'll look under events. You'll find Gamers with Coffee. So we have events today and tomorrow, and that's what we're going to be doing. So you said you wanted to see us do battle reports, Brian. Actually,
we'll be ending up to doing 3 different ones.
Demoing games today. So
the alien one, that's going to be interesting because the few I watched, I got some of it, but it's kind of hard to kind of get together.
It's an
interesting take. What did Taylor say?
Taylor's laughing over there.
Oh, wait, laughing at what? Now I'm confused.
Probably the comment Brian made.
About us actually cleaning up?
Yeah. It's okay, Brian. And to top it off, I took a shower this morning.
Yeah, it actually smells decent.
Just because I thought, why not? So, for any of you people that are coming in and out from Gameicon, then you can feel free to ask us any questions about what we do. It's pretty much gaming in any direction. We're a lot focused on one particular type of gaming. So yeah, check that schedule out, Brian. And there's other vendors too, man. You might want to check the other vendors. Gaming is gaming, so these other people have some cool things too, I'm sure. We're the coolest here, but they got things too. So, and I had to let the dog in. So, yeah. So that's it, you guys. I don't know what is it you'd like to know about us. We live in Iowa, which actually they have internet out here. So much to people thinking that we don't. They finally opened a grocery store, so now we know what it's like to buy groceries. And next month they plan on opening a gas station. So we're pretty good where we're at. Not too bad. Not too bad. Cool as a fan. I don't know about that. I try. I try. It's cold out here a little bit, but then there's snow.
It's actually starting to warm up, though.
Yeah, then there's snow, so that's okay, too. Having snow is not bad.
Being outside that long, my glasses turned.
Oh, yeah.
And it's only one.
Yeah, you have transition glasses.
I have transitions. Oh, that's funny because my hair blocked the other side. It only turned one.
Oh, well, that's funny. That's good. See, I don't have to worry about hair getting in my eyes. So
yeah, okay, that's weird. Until those turn back, I'm not worried them.
So, anyways, you guys, yeah. We try to stay as cool as possible.
Try.
But you got to have some fun. So in this crazy days, we are trying to have some fun. That's why we're doing this. So check out our schedule, you guys, and see what ones you want to pop in for. You're more than welcome to stay too. as long as you want and say hi. That's cool also.
Yep, because we'll be running this at least restream for most of it.
Well, it'll be through today and then tomorrow.
We got one.
You got one what?
Brian, it looks like.
Oh.
Yep.
Hello,
Oh,
Brian.
we're going to have to turn the mic on over there or we ain't going to hear him. He's all comfy back over there. It's not fair. You get to hear
There
and I
you
don't. That's messed up.
So we can make fun of her now.
Not really. It's a live show to Gameicon, Brian. So
Oh, okay. So I'm on my extra best behavior.
yes, the extra best behavior because otherwise, he said
Just put her around your
he
neck.
said your hair looks great. That's fantastic.
He's just jealous.
I know.
So yeah, so this event's going to be going through the Gameicon site, plus it's going through our sites because if you look at, let's see here, I'll screen share this with you there, Brian, so you see what I was talking about there. It takes a second to get over. There we go. So see, when you go to the events, it's going to show this screen here. This Gamers with Coffee. And then, of course, you can go to the exhibitor hall and find out who all's exhibiting what.
Where's that at?
Schedule.
I'm cheating.
Well, it is at gameicon.org.
Oh, sorry, Bubba. No, you're fine.
Let's see something here.
Game.
So see how it says, yeah, Gameicon,
Okay.
Gaimicon, gameicon.org.
Game of time. Okay.
And then you're going to see like an exhibitors page.
Let's see.
And then it takes them to this page here, and then they can pick how they want to see us. So we're having to do this on all fronts, kind of. But at least they know they can follow us on Instagram if they want. So it's going to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and to Discord. We have a Discord chat that's open right now. It looks like somebody asked you a question there.
No.
Or no?
That just says, good job. You've just advanced to level 1, which I have no idea what they mean by.
You made 2 comments, so you're at level 1.
I guess.
You guys are racking up the badges with one comment.
Well, over there, I guess. So it's
So it's Gameicon Zinc.
yeah, and see the
Okay.
front page. Hold on a second. I have to go back over to what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, man. I need to
No, it's
hijack
okay.
your thing.
No, it's all good, man. I need to move around. It's okay.
This is apply to exhibit, buy badges, buy tickets.
Okay, the tickets are free though.
No,
They're
good.
moving the table.
The only reason the
Earthquake.
tickets are there like that here now, I can go back and share it. Is because there's only so many people allowed in rooms at a time.
Gotcha.
I don't know what buy badges are.
The badges would be if you're gonna go, but it's free this year. So usually every year it's $2 to go to the convention, like an entrance.
Oh, okay.
This year it's nothing because it's virtual. So the only ones that paid are us. We paid.
Oh, that sucks.
But no, they have to have money to do it somehow.
Well,
right?
that's true. That's true.
So this is the.
Don't. Wake back up. There.
This is where you can go, and then it'll list what's going on. When you go to quote buy the tickets, you simply enter the code. It's free. It's just a way for them to keep track of how full a room is getting. Right.
Okay.
So it does not cost anybody coming by anything. That's why I did it. I thought, why not? If I pay for the booth, maybe I can expose the group a bit and get more people. Yeah. So it's okay. Taylor says it's warming up there. That's good. It's starting to warm up.
Well, he's
here
in
a
what,
little bit.
Canada, right? I believe, right?
Yeah,
Taylor's
he's up in Canada.
Yeah.
So that means it jumped a degree. So
well, okay. Speaking of Canada, if you guys looked at our Facebook, the Heinz that we sent him, David
Moffat.
What beginning of the month, finally arrived yesterday.
It's a 12-hour drive from us, and it took.
It would have been easier just to drive it up there.
Canadian Post is getting almost as bad as the British Post.
Well, they open everything too. They're awful nosy. They open every
Yeah.
package.
So the only
they?
problem it did was on Heinz.
See, so this will change now. The screen will change. And see that? Then there's one exhibitor.
What'd you push?
Bone Brain.
Ours is
missed it.
still the best
The
personal.
exhibitor line there, the blue line. This is exhibitor hall.
Oh,
And then
okay,
it
gotcha.
Then it comes down and it shows us right here.
Oh, there you are.
What did he?
And then you'd
You
click
gotta go
our
back there.
table.
He asked what you pushed.
So when people
I
come
got
by, this is why it's going everywhere.
Gotcha.
Because when they click this, then it goes back to that other page I showed you. And it takes a minute because I'm live streaming it, but then it goes back to this page and people can go see where they want to meet us. It's somewhat
Gotcha.
what I think it's doing. So this ain't our normal hangout, but anybody's welcome to join in like you are and ask.
Actually, we probably won't have our regular hangout tomorrow.
Yeah,
No?
I can do a regular hangout tomorrow because it'll be done before then.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Sunday, like I think our last
Ooh.
event is o'clock or something.
Total TPK Games, they make some pretty good stuff. They do role playing. I have a bunch of their Pathfinder stuff, their first edition.
Oh, do you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Check out who's here. I don't know everybody that's here, but why not? That's the point of it, is checking out games.
I'd say, yeah, it looked like we're the only ones actually doing anything miniature wise.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of D&D and role playing type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're under miniatures. I think we're like the only ones listed with all this stuff, which is good. It breaks it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
That's cool.
Yeah. Is that chair of yours a heat and massage chair? Is what it sounds like.
What, mine?
Yeah.
No, it's just a
Oh,
recliner.
see, you could have got away with it. You could have said, "Yeah, it's my gaming."
I just
chair."
normally
Massage is
vibrate. Blah.
Who else is there now?
high energy frequency. Oh, it's Taylor. Oh, hello, Taylor. Now he's on Twitch. Thank you, Taylor. Well, we know it's going through on Twitch, so that's cool. Twitch probably doesn't know what to do with us either because we're not just live streaming Fortnite, or something. So they're not sure what to do.
I'm not even sure what Twitch is, to be honest with you.
Twitch is just where
I'm kind of missing my hair.
Looks good. It's
I cut half of it off. Now I'm missing it.
yeah, she got quite a bit cut off, but Twitch is just where you go to live stream.
No,
games
it's twitching. Come on.
Twitchy. Yeah. Well, yeah. So we are a little different than what they normally do there. So I put us in the chatting channel over there.
gotcha.
That's okay. I want to be different, Brian. I don't want to be like everybody else.
That's right. You got to be different, man.
You know what I mean? That's the deal.
You got to break the mold to get noticed.
It's saying we're streaming Black Ops though.
We're not streaming Call of Duty.
It
Black
says-
Ops. Oh, I got to go to Twitch and change that.
Yeah, see, because it says Gameicon
It says we're
Event, but then it says the streaming Black
It's got
Ops.
the old title. Yeah, we're not streaming Black Ops. People are going to swing by and go, "Wait, they didn't know Black Ops." No, not today, you guys. I didn't change the title.
Well, with the whole Black Ops thing, the new zombies outbreak is interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What kind of zombies?
Hi.
Just like normal zombies?
Well, they're mostly Nazi zombies.
Are they?
Yeah.
You can't get
No,
any.
this one's not. This one doesn't have any of the quote Nazi
Yeah,
zombies.
they have a lot of Nazi officers.
Not the outbreak. It's more of like villages.
Well, there was a few of them I seen when I played it.
Only one of the maps.
So zombies is generally a World War II, like where they were trying
Normally.
to bring the soldiers back from the dead. Because that's what they were working on in reality anyways. They had a program about that, if you look back in history. So they actually were trying to figure a way to rejuvenate the dead so they can continue to have an army,
Yeah, unstoppable.
Yeah, they were working on it pretty hard, actually.
Well, if you follow the actual storyline of the zombies, especially with 3 or Black Ops 3, and actually collect the files and stuff, all your documents, it will explain from which order the games go through. If you can beat each one,
Yeah.
and do like the bad guys, it will explain how the Nazis actually got the information and documents to actually be able to go and create these guys.
Gotcha.
Hold on a second. I can't see over there what somebody said. The gamer tag. The problem is the laptop's too far away. Blink Dog is your gamer tag.
Wait, who? Taylor's?
Yeah, Taylor. Blink underscore dog 1. Okay, I will write that down. Taylor.
You have a pen over there, Ben?
Yep.
Here, come here. Or you got a pen, Chad? Okay.
Finding Anastasia?
Well, you have it. Just write it down.
Hmm?
What is Finding
here.
Anastasia?
You had a pen.
Finding Anastasia. Where do you see that?
That's on your thing. It's okay. So I'm looking at your. It says our schedule, and then it says.
Oh, that was that one thing, babe. Remember I said, well, I don't know what that is.
We're not doing anything unless they confused it with somebody else. That's not us. Oh, no underscore for the PlayStation Network. Okay, Taylor, no underscore. It's
Hey guys,
Blink Dog 1.
On PS? I don't know how to add PS people.
We'll figure it out because it's a cross-play game.
Yeah, because Brian? No, not Brian. Yeah.
I'm not playing like video games.
The other
There's another Brian I think she's talking about.
God, what was his name?
I don't know, Ash. You're the one coming up with it. So yeah,
Not
so
you,
this is
Brian.
this is just us. Look, I could pretend to be on screen. Hello, everybody. It's the hand.
The hand.
I'm scared. I never said I was normal.
I'm looking at your Gamers with Coffee like whatever, and it tells you like watch on Twitch, like us on Facebook, watch on YouTube, whatever. But at the end, I'm looking down here, and it says our schedule. Below is our schedule during the 2-day convention, February 27th through the 28th.
Yep.
And the only thing on there is Finding Anastasia.
I know. And so we're not responsible for setting that up. So they did that. So let me show you this here.
Brandon. Sorry, not Brian. Brandon.
So here, I'm going to put this back up for you guys so you can see the schedule of events if you find that. So let's do a screen share again. Woohoo! Finally get to use stuff I pay for. Isn't that great?
There's other people.
Here we go. Hold on. So
okay.
see the schedule of events. It's going to show you like escape from whatever this name is, who it is, where
There's
it's at.
other people in this area as well. So it's probably with the Discord event like area, because there's different like tables basically. Someone else has those other slots.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's what that is.
So I think I don't know what they did with that.
I'm trying to look at like both screens.
Well, hold on a second, Ash. So see where it says About Gamers with Coffee right here? It's under the event type of miniatures, when it is, how long it is, and it's got the Discord. Well, we have other events too. So you go to the second page.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I found it.
It just shows everybody's event.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I found it.
See that there? Aliens.
Yeah.
Another glorious day in the core.
Gotcha.
And that tells you what time it is. 11 today.
I swear to God, I'm going to end up ripping my pants trying to get out of this chair.
What are you back there?
My computer went dead again.
Ranting about? This is like a comedy show. So.
Well, my chain keeps catching the chair.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I'm trying to answer this question there. So, you see what I'm saying there? You guys, you can go ahead and just you can search.
It's all right, D. Don't worry about it. At least you jumped in and trying.
That's okay, D. So, anyways, once you find the schedule of events, then you can see what all's going on with everybody. I mean, I don't know what that Anastasia is. I don't.
It's probably just another role-playing thing. That's the only thing I can think of it is.
Well, there's a lot of art, and then they're doing some tabletop simulator too that I'm not quite sure how that works.
Yeah, because up on the Discord area where it says schedule 1 to 5, it says the queen is missing, whatever that is, at least on our end.
So that's not us, you guys. I don't know how they put that on there for us, but anyways, that's if you do that schedule of events thing, that's going to make a difference there. You know, so check that out. There's a lot of role-playing stuff there, so you guys should be okay. I wonder if I could do it this way. There. Yeah, that cuts the screen down.
Yeah.
But that's interesting.
I think the camera moved.
It could have.
I'm just looking through all the things going on.
Because I think we have, what, about another 20 minutes or so, not even, before we go into our next section.
Yeah, and then we'll cut this off and then go to the next thing, which is just basically us
Just
showing
showing
all
off
the
the
little
miniatures.
miniatures, like the World War II miniatures and whatever, Warhammer, whatever miniatures we can put out and people can ask about them because people keep asking. So we're the only ones showing miniatures off at this Gameicon. So that's interesting. Okay.
Well, tomorrow I'll be doing basically this by myself. Greg actually has to work, so I'll be on here by myself, kind of just screwing around, painting. It's going to be interesting to try to do the live streaming like this again on top of, whoa, what happened?
It's set a different format.
Well, there you go. I was going to say,
you can change the format all around.
Man, I mean, most of the stuff I haven't even heard of.
My brain just went dead.
I told you to buy the Energizer batteries if your brain's going dead. You can't be buying them dollar store things. Uh-oh. I'll just stay over here.
You're lucky one of the rules on here is violence.
One of the rules. Anyways, you guys, so...
But I'll be doing questions and answers on the way I paint. That will be from...
9. You don't even know when you're going to be on tomorrow?
9 to 10, I believe. Was
scary.
it 1 hour or 2 hours we set it for?
I think you said it for 2 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, check the schedule and we'll find out when Ashley will be painting.
Oh, it'll be starting at 9 a.m. I just don't remember if it's 1 hour or 2.
So she'll do that because I have to work till 11. And when I get off, I think we're only going to do 1 or 2 things tomorrow because Sundays are a short day. But today's going to be a bit of a day.
Yeah, because it's my painting and then World Tanks. We're not doing World Tanks today. It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yep.
So, yeah. So
because
just check the
we're going to do Aliens from like 11 to 12. And then we're going to go on basically like our launch. And then Clint would be here at 1 to do the RPGs.
Clint's going to be here today at 1 to do that. So him and his wife are just going to do an hour-long RPG discussion because they're more or less into the...
And then we'd be doing
RPG
Star
stuff.
Wars. So...
Very cool.
Plus, that gives us a break then. So for an hour, we can take a break. Otherwise, this is it. I took off work today to
Brian.
do this.
Yeah.
Let know that I'm drawing her up something for her birthday because I wasn't able to do anything. So.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that.
That's cool.
She's a brat. She got everything she wanted anyway.
Oh, that's good.
I can't hear him, so I'm like behind like 40 seconds. Hold on, just give it a second. I have my earphone in.
Oh,
because I'm doing it on YouTube.
You're hearing it on Facebook, which is about 30-second delay. So if anybody wants to join in, you can. We can the link if you want to do the video join in, and then we have to switch it over to the next event here in 10 minutes or so.
Well, she's on your question or comment. Here, oh Lord, my brain is not. This sucks. I want my other headset plugged in.
Trying to listen.
I'm trying to listen to that, so you're way ahead of me compared to what I'm at.
Yeah, that's okay. So this way, I can finally be one step ahead of the wife, you guys.
There you go.
30 seconds. What? Don't stare at me that way. It's too cold to sleep outside, man. Trust me. It's not like being in Texas where it's warm and sunny all the time.
It's kind of chilly today. It's a balmy like 50 out there, I think, right now.
Yeah.
60 something.
I'm missing a dog. Where'd he go?
9 a.m.
So yeah, we got a bit of a little schedule going. All I can say is check the schedule.
Are you?
And
you guys are Central, right? Central Standard.
yeah, Central Standard Time.
I say we should be
Until they change it on us. So
I swear to God, I hear him. Where is he?
yeah, it's all right.
Oh,
He's
behind me. I'm like,
I'm in your brain. Wah.
Thanks, Brian.
So,
And they told me if I took that medication, I wouldn't hear your voice. But here you are.
that's right. That's right. They got anti-Brian meds now.
Anti-Brian meds. Well, there you go. I always wondered what they were selling at the dollar store.
Oh, that's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, it's not really that good. It's something. So we should tell them that's where we got the haircut at.
what?
Huh? Oh, that's right. You can't hear what I do. Okay. So anyways, you guys, any questions? Brian knows a little bit about us. He knows we're kind of off the rails somewhat. Not necessarily what you'd say normal. We're into all sorts of gaming, so it's a little bit more complicated, but it's kind of fun that way too.
Complicated?
Well, that way you're not stuck just
Complicated.
doing the same thing. Complicated in gaming.
Okay, you're so lucky you fixed that.
Why? That's what I meant. Paranoid, aren't you?
She can't hear us, so she's assuming we're talking about her.
Stephanie.
No, we're not talking about you.
Much.
I don't know.
I have
that's the problem with
Battery brain. Battery? Huh?
you can't see it over there, so
No, even with glasses, that writing's still too
that's because
small.
everything's stuck over here.
Yeah, there is a lag on the YouTube.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of a lag. So whatever we say, you're going to hear it about 30 seconds later. Now on the restream live, it's pretty quick. Whatever you say, I can hear back and forth. But then it has to send it out. So in this case, it's sending it to Facebook, the Facebook group, because it's the page in the group, and it's saying it to Twitch, and it's saying it to YouTube.
So everyone's actually just a few seconds
So
behind each other.
everybody's getting it. The feed is just, it'll be about 30 seconds off on their end. Not on mine and your end, because we're talking and it's going right through the web browser, but it's going to be off. So if you guys ask a question, give us a few seconds before you get the response, because we can respond, but you won't hear it right away. And so that's it. So that's what we were doing today, Brian. Just introducing our group.
Very cool.
Anybody who's out there listening, you're more than welcome to join our Facebook group, the page and the group, the YouTube channel.
YouTube, Twitter, Instagram.
Not Twitter. We don't do Twitter.
Or not Twitch.
No, Twitch.
I swear I should have.
Yep, and Instagram. There is no Twitter.
No.
We're not going to do a Twitter account. So
I need
We
to
have
get
enough.
into the settings
we have
and
enough going
make
on.
it where it doesn't sleep unless I force it to.
So that keeps us busy. Just those groups. If you get too many going, then it's like impossible to keep up with.
Do you like wake up and like just like hit everything like before you?
We do need to get a Twitter though.
You know, before you get coffee or something, you just like hit all the sites and kind of see what's up and then move on.
Well, that would be great if it worked that way, except people are up at different times of the night, Brian. So I might wake up to 0 notifications, and 2 hours while I'm working, I get a notification from Instagram. Somebody said something more. There's a comment on a YouTube video. But if it was already all done when I woke up, that'd be cool. But it kind of comes throughout the day.
Gotcha.
And so I just respond when I can. Sometimes people will comment, but I'm at work.
Yeah.
So if I'm at a
No,
point
it's
in work,
usually me that go and check the sites for the most part.
then you need to comment on time.
I don't like comedy. Just because I check it doesn't mean I have to comment.
Oh, that's not very good customer support
Only
there.
if it's important.
That's terrible. She doesn't check it that much.
No, actually, I don't.
That's the thing. So it goes.
I'll check it during, kind of throughout the night when I'm working, but.
Yeah, I notice her comments like to the group are at 2 a.m. when she's at work.
Pretty much.
Or 3 or something. And otherwise, we'll get back to you guys as soon as we can. But since we both work, it takes a little bit of time too. Only because I haven't gotten the winning lottery numbers from Brian yet.
As soon as I get them, dude, I'll let you know.
Sure.
I bought a lotto ticket today, this morning. I go, listen, just give me a guaranteed winner, and I will hook you up. And she still has yet to do it. I'm like, what else do I need to do?
I know you walk in a store, you expect value for your money, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting this dollar down. I need $1 million in return.
That's right.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
That's the way.
I sweeten the pot. She just give me a guaranteed winner, and I'll hook her up. But no, integrity or something.
All right, you guys. Well, we got in 2 minutes they have a switch over.
I got 7.
No, it's 9. I'm sorry, 9:53 though. But at 9:55 they switch rooms. So every 55 minutes, that's what it says.
Yeah, but ours doesn't. Ours is still in the same room.
Oh, it's gonna stay the same.
Yeah,
room.
our room's the same.
So this real stream will disappear?
No, this won't.
Oh, okay.
This will not. But on Discord, it will.
Because we're doing aliens, so I need to switch the boxes out.
It will change over.
Or no, it's just miniatures.
The miniatures right now, then it'll be aliens.
Yeah.
Then we'll do a playthrough on that. That's kind of a fast-paced game. You wouldn't think it is, but it.
What, aliens?
Yeah, it's set up.
Yeah, after like the 3rd round, because you get basically 3 rounds to go and get your guys as.
Your guys what?
Is she okay?
Are you all right?
No, I just had to think about it for a second. To try to get to your objective and get out before the aliens actually show up.
Yeah. So and then they'll start coming after you, and you have to move the alien blips towards the nearest character all the time. So they're always coming after you, no matter what you do.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to have the original like 80s Alien board game.
Really?
Pretty much the same thing, yeah. It's a precursor to Space Hulk. I mean, Space Hulk, GW pretty much ripped off Aliens and made Space Hulk, but whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Aliens box set board game came out before Space Hulk, but it's emulated the exact same game. But
well, that's what a lot of them do.
We all share each other's stuff, so whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works. But without companies like that, then you don't necessarily have a lot of games either, Brian. So it kind of works both ways.
Yeah.
There's
an event here being hosted by Andrew. It's called Trailer Park Shark Attack. I think I've seen that movie.
Trailer Park Shark Attack. I don't know. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's funny.
So what you doing there, Ash?
I need to win the lottery too. Is that what he said?
Yeah, Taylor wants to win the lottery too.
I think everyone wants to win.
He doesn't need to win the lottery. Don't Canadians get free money?
Oh, look at you throwing down politics, man. No go.
I'm not throwing down politics. I'm just giving Taylor a hard time because I know him. Yeah, this is a no politics zone. We're just having fun.
How do I chat on this?
You chat through the Discord there, so you could hop on.
The real stream?
No, if you're going to the Discord room, it's a voice.
Oh, okay.
You can voice chat with the people.
I just bought Bitcoin with it.
Oh, Bitcoin?
Oh, with the lottery money. Okay.
Taylor's not telling everybody the truth. He probably has like 1,000 Bitcoins. He's just not saying.
I kind of wish we did go and buy it when it first came out.
Like I wanted to.
They're expensive. Yeah. They're really expensive to get. The Bitcoin.
Now they are. Mm-hmm. when they first came out, they weren't even a penny.
Yeah, because you could get what? It's like 100 of them for a penny.
You can get a lot. They were tenths of a percent of a penny when they first came out.
So one Bitcoin is $46,000 US.
Yes. So a year ago, when they were a little over 2 years ago, they were about $200. They went up to. So if you bought 10 of them, right, for $2,000, now you'd have $500,000 almost on $2,000.
If you could sell them, I mean, I don't know. I'm all about cryptocurrency. I mean, if people want to do that, let them. Shit.
I don't think it should be called currency because you're bartering.
I mean, it is. It would be like a level of bartering.
Oh, that went down then because the last time I looked, it was like 53 or 54.
Yeah, you could buy a lot of miniatures and a lot of games. Let's put it that way. You could definitely buy quite a bit, but it's becoming more the norm. So,
okay, so
now we're moving on to phase 2, which is
just showing off
some of the miniatures that we got. So we will do that. Move this up.
Well, I have mine all out. Do you want to
That's awesome.
do
Eric.
Let's go ahead and just
war period and do all our like tanks and flames of war?
Except you don't have any of that out.
Yes, I do. All mine are right here.
Oh, yours are right there.
And my men are behind us.
Okay.
All 160 of them.
That's all the voices I hear back there.
Yeah.
All
right, you guys.
All right, we can start with Warhammer because all your stuff's up there. And my one guy's.
Go ahead, then. You set some stuff out, and I'll put it in the chat here what we're doing too. So.
All right. Let me grab my guys.
Yes, Taylor. I believe that you have doubled your money. It was a good investment. Just write it out. All right, you guys. So now we're going to switch over to the second part of the program and showing off the miniatures.
We'll do the tank stuff.
She'll bring out some tank stuff, but what do you guys want to see? Brian thinks all of our stuff's boring. So
no, I mean,
he's just jealous that we're all better.
What?
I'm just joking, Brian. I'm just harassing.
I should show you my table right now. You should see all the crap on it.
Yeah, that's what happens though. So we have World War II, World War II stuff, and
so okay, so you're playing Team Yankee, right? Is someone playing Americans?
That's a Warhammer.
Keegan is the Americans. I'm the West Germans.
Okay.
So, Ashley, of course, is the Russians.
The Ruskies.
Yes, and that's why she has her.
Tammy's watching.
You should put your official Russian hat on.
I'm not putting the Russian hat on.
Oh, darn. Anyways, so what is it?
Where's all the
So your American player, are they playing M1s or M60s or what are they playing vehicle wise?
Well, hold on a minute. These 06.
That's what I mean.
Warhammer 40K. Somebody was asking. So Warhammer 40K is what we're doing on Warhammer because we do all sorts of miniatures. So you're going to see like Team Yankee, Gale Force 9 tanks or World of Tanks. And then of course we got miniature games. So, but Warhammer, yeah. And the wife is the Death Guard, in case you want to know.
Shoot.
And then I am just what Brian here would call the poster boys, Ultramarines. So, which I didn't try to be. I just like the Space Marines. I thought they were cool, so I went with those. And
so
the one with Death Guard.
Since you guys play 40K, I haven't been in 40K in a long time. What is the story behind the Primaris? Is that the big Marines? The bigger ones?
The Primaris? Yeah.
So what's the story? Is it like they're like a new kind of Marine in the storyline, or is it just the same Marines? Or
well, here's as much as I know. I don't know much about that part. When they came out, the guy at the game shop simply said they were supposed to be like, how can I put it? I guess like a super version of them or a bigger version of them. So you have Space Marines and then you have the Primaris Space Marines, which are a little tougher and do a little more.
What are we doing? Are we doing Warhammer then?
Well, you can put out whatever you want. We have somebody from Twitch that asked about Warhammer 40K.
Okay, then that's fine. We'll do Warhammer real quick.
Here, we'll bring out the Warhammer stuff for you there.
I just got to move all my tanks.
Yeah. So she can do that. But yeah, they're just a more beefed up version. And so Ashley likes to do the Death Guard because it's not, good enough to just have regular.
What you ought to do when she's like not watching, you gotta spray her Death Guard with something really stinky, like stink bomb.
My Terminator.
What are you looking at?
My Terminator. My one Warhammer guy.
Okay, well, don't get all feisty. There. My God.
Oh my God, you guys need to talk. You guys need a sitcom, seriously.
A sitcom.
No touchy.
She gets a ornery quick.
I'm telling you, you need to get that stink bomb spray and spray all our minis so they, it'll fit her army. Nurgle.
So he's just saying that since your army,
I heard him.
Oh, okay.
So they smell as well as look all putrid and putrescent and whatnot.
Putrescent.
Do you want to grab yours down?
Sure.
If we're doing Warhammer.
Sure.
I mean, I know mine are better than yours, but come on.
Oh, here we go with the SmackDown. Yeah. So, better than mine. They are tougher to kill. They're a lot harder to kill.
You just don't want 95% of mine anywhere near yours.
Yeah, because they're harder to kill. Plus, you could throw those little pox walkers out there.
I know. I got to finish all them. Which I'll do the one. I have one more Terminator that I got to finish. It's sitting in my painting bag for work.
So how are we gonna? Wow.
How are you gonna see him so close? You gonna put the camera right up to it?
Well, we're gonna have to move them over for you. Yeah, she's just getting them out. So we'll try. The way this is set up is because it's also running through a Discord voice channel. Okay, so we have to keep that open, so we have that open on her computer on her desk. Mine is already set up, but it's a corner desk, so it's kind of it's a pain to try to do what we're doing.
Nope.
Just trying to figure out the best way to do it. So, but yeah, we'd have to show them up a little closer. Like I can move this.
Okay, so there's mine.
So what is your carrying cases? Your foam cases, who makes those?
These here are from Miniature Market.
Oh, okay.
Well,
and it's
the Game Plus products.
Do you have them in a suitcase, or are they just like that? They just stack them like that?
No, she has a suitcase, a
big ass duffel bag.
There's a bag that's built for her. Yeah,
like a hard shell. You don't have to show me. It's fine. Yeah,
No, actually, it's not. It's a soft shell.
Oh, okay.
You got my miniatures in here. All these books I have.
So and it holds books and
Move my guys.
I don't know if you could.
Move my guys.
Come on, Ashley, calm down. Good grief.
Oh, okay, I see.
So it unzips on the other end.
It's like a. It's like a shopping tote.
Here, dang it.
Yeah. So see, it'll open up. You just stack it, and then you got all these pouches. You got put your books in and whatever.
Basically.
So
I have one.
You
this
got
is actually gray, but it's the German Salvo
template. Yeah. So it's you got the pus green color for your army, huh?
Yeah. I like Taylor says friends and him used to trash talk like crazy. It was like WWE wrestling, but with tabletop gaming. That's kind of what our marriage is like, Taylor. It's like WWE SmackDown. Yep, that's about it. There's times I think I've won when I haven't.
I mean, you guys should watch that YouTube or that Uno Russian, battle report I did. We're talking trash.
Hold on a second. So she keeps a lot of her books in there, as you can see. Actually, it's held quite a few books.
Very cool.
And these are like the Colors of War and
there's a Flames of War book.
Well, there's all your Your cards. Slide
Oh, those are my. How did they
Lord
get in
of
there?
Contagion. I don't know.
Those are my Warhammer ones. Why are they in
Well,
there?
you had them in with your books here. So we can take the camera and try to move it around a bit and see how's that working. Better? Somewhat. So that's just her forces there.
Yeah, my
She
puny
can.
little forces.
I didn't say that. I just said that's hers. No more caffeine for you.
Watch me.
So anyways, that's it. And the only bad thing is if you have dogs, those cases attract dogs.
Well, it doesn't help that both our dogs are black.
Yeah.
And they shed because now they're losing their winter coat.
So actually, the case works out pretty good.
I don't have enough room.
And then, I mean, this is the Kraken we got for our.
Okay, one thing at a time.
Well,
Stop.
I'm waiting for you.
Warhammer. Get your Warhammer, guys.
Okay, so you hold the camera then. But there's not much room to hold it at that point. Ugh. So, but I think Ryan's seen them. So.
Yeah, well, we did our Warhammer, guys.
Yeah.
Move that towel.
What do you want me to do?
Move that towel so I can see what. There we go. So,
anyways, you guys, I mean, we have different miniatures for different games. So
this is the one I actually just finished at work. So this is actually one that you guys didn't see the last time.
That camera, though, just doesn't pick
it does not get enough.
Like, it just doesn't.
Are those nurglings on it? Or
yeah, it's one of those little, what do you call it?
Uh-oh.
This one?
On the bottom, by his feet.
I don't know what they're actually called.
What? They're called nurglings.
Oh, he has one. There's a couple of them that had it. This guy?
Except for when you're playing with the
this
figure,
one has it too.
Yeah, doesn't really say.
This one has like two of them. There's one underneath his foot. That's a rock. And this one just has like a slime ball.
What do you want?
I can't do both, babe.
I know. Well, hold on a second. I'm going to step away. Well, no, I can't step away, so it doesn't matter. Because of the wall, I can't go there. So that's okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, Greg's are still the same. Hasn't changed.
Well, I'm Space Marine, so I can sit down and show those, or you could show off your...
All right, so there's Warhammer.
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah, some. Okay, so slide these guys up and I'll put them away. Get the oak and irons. That's the ones I painted, right? No. I believe. It should be because there's the...
Did you put them in that box?
Yes, I put them in the box. Because I believe these are the ones that I painted all.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the Kraken that Greg bought me because I've been dying for one. It was 3D printed, I believe it was.
Yep, that one was.
Shoot. Grab this. My computer went dead. I don't want it to completely die. There it goes.
You guys adjust the screensaver.
Yeah.
But we got it to go with oak and iron. So, because it's, set in the age of piracy.
Yeah.
We thought Kraken would be kind of cool. There's all sorts of stuff in the box for it. But, let's see here. There's the ships. Okay, yeah. So you want to see some of these then, Brian?
Yeah.
So there's the one she painted for the pirates.
Black sails.
Yeah, black sails. They don't come that way,
No, they were completely...
The pirate one come with the Queen Anne's Revenge and then this little slope.
Yeah.
And so you got both of those. And then you got the other ships in here that come with the set. Which is
do they sell
kind of fun.
Are these? So this is set in
Well,
like.
the only color that I actually didn't have to custom make is the black.
Yeah.
Everything else on these are all custom colors I had to make. Let me.
Yeah, so like the canvas sales, she did that. They don't come painted. This camera, I don't know, you can see some of it, but so they're pretty cool little miniatures. It's a fun game to play. You got to make sure you don't sell off the table. The dice are kind of cool. Symbols, swords, and muskets. And what are you doing over there? So those are for this particular naval game, which is a fun game, and it came with, you know, your country decals if you want.
Are they just European powers? Or I mean, it's set in like the Atlantic and the Caribbean and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's set back in. Hold on a second.
I mean, is there any Asian fleets?
What?
I don't. Just a second, Brian. Just a second. She's talking. Hold on a second. Let me see that. So, what are there any what fleets did you say?
Asian fleets?
No.
No.
Not that I know of. No. I don't think so. This is set back.
It just says Age of Pirates.
Yeah, it just says historical naval battles. So back
the
like
Age
in
of
the
Pirates.
1700s. You know, so you're gonna have that type of stuff. I don't recall any. Mostly, not anything Asian in it.
No, Spanish. I think is the other closest thing.
European powers. Yeah.
Show them that. Those.
What do you want me to show them?
Those are all my custom colors, Brian.
Custom? Like you mixed them?
Yeah, these bottles come blank. You just She bought a bag of them and.
Cool.
Spain, France, England, and Netherlands, and the Pirates. Those are the only
fleets
ones they have for this one.
Now, there's another one out there called Black Sails, and then there's one called we have Sails of Glory. That's kind of a fun one.
Yeah, but those are ones already painted. Okay. Let me throw these back in.
So she does do custom.
Yes, these are all custom colors.
Very cool.
Paints. And then the rest of them, she has set in a case. So it kind of just depends too on when you're painting them, what kind of.
What is it?
You're shaking the table a lot there.
Sorry.
What kind of paint you want to use, and so tomorrow
I'll go more into the painting stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow should be a lot of the painting stuff. So anyways, what else did you want to show there, Ash? So there's Warhammer.
We got an hour to kind of kill, so let's see. These are.
Those are your carnations.
Yep, those are the carnations.
They're not flowers, by the way.
Those are tank.
Self-propelled guns. Hello.
Yep, they are self-propelled, and they can be used to shoot at other tanks and directly, like in line of fire. So
there's some of my soldiers that are started painted.
Well, hold on, let's see if we can do this a little better. It's the light, trying to get the light. Well, this camera does not do close-up very well. Sorry, you guys. But these are she hasn't done yet, so she's got the blanks filled in with putty, and the basing and stuff's a lot easier to do.
Where's the box?
World of Tanks.
No, those aren't World Tanks. Those are just regular Gale Force 9 tanks. Granted, they haven't come out with those for World of Tanks yet.
What was that? IS 152s and.
So what is in there, Ashley? You got IS 52s and what else?
Hold on.
P-34s and IS 3s and.
Yeah, your standard Soviet
stuff.
Bring it.
But these little foam boxes, you guys, they help out quite a bit because
those are modern age.
Yeah, there's tanks.
Where are my
modern age and
those are all modern age. Where's my other cards?
I don't know. It's your box.
Yeah, but I can't find my tank ones. Where did I put those? Are they in another? Ow. No, those are all choppers.
Those are helicopters.
You took out her army in one fell swoop.
Yeah. That helps to keep things organized for these models. Trying to get them for the Warhammer models is just, they're such oddball shapes and all sorts of, frilly things. They're kind of hard to find.
This is modern age.
Well, she made the best of what she could with what she had there. So.
Yeah.
The 72s. That's 64s.
You have T80s also that came with that.
Yeah, that is.
But those aren't. Those are World War II.
What year is Team Yankee on? Is that like 84?
I had another box with all my other guys. Where does that go?
So Team Yankee is in the 80s.
Well, I mean, what year is it like playing out? Does it say?
I don't believe it's a specific
going
year.
insane?
It's just set in the 80s Cold War off the Team Yankee book.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what year because it encompasses all the 80s equipment. So I don't know if it's a set. To be honest with you, I don't know. I played the game, but I don't know if it's a specific set year.
Where are the rest of my soldiers? They were in a box. Did they get set on the desk?
Yeah,
yes, right there. I'll say, I'm like, I can't be missing 160 soldiers.
Yeah, you could.
They are 15 millimeter. It's not hard to lose those things.
Yeah. So this is this box here. She has got them all glued in, but they're not painted yet.
Yeah, because that is Flames of War.
Yeah, this is
because these ones in this box is Flames of War.
These came out of that set you got.
Yeah, the one that I did the commission for.
Yeah, so Eric, so mid 80s. Yeah, 105.
Team Yankee.
That's the thing. It's like depending on
and the other ones are Team Yankee.
Depending on what year it is, I mean M1s would be scarce, and like if it's 1981, I mean M1s are scarce, and Bradleys are scarce. It's all M113s and M68-3s still mostly. But I was just curious if are the M1s like rare vehicles in the game, like they're more expensive.
That one broke too.
Let me see. I don't play those. They're American Forces, so hold on a second.
Oh, there's my other tanks.
Hold on a second, Brian. You're asking exactly which one. So,
I mean, even the Russians, it's like the T-80. Like I don't think came out till like the mid '80s.
It's the M1 Abrams tank. You got the M60 Patton tanks in the starter box. The M1 Abrams tanks and Bradleys. The M3 Bradleys. This is the back of the starter box here. So for the Team Yankee setup, it is the M1 Abrams. And it comes in the starter box here.
Gotcha.
So we did a YouTube video on that. If you want to watch that at some point, it'll show you what comes in the starter box. But these are jumping from 80s to World War II because Flames of War is World War II.
Yeah, because these are all mine.
Yeah, and then these are some of hers also.
These dark ones.
That's World War II era.
Hold on. These dark one or the lighter ones are all from the World War III. I believe it's these over here.
So she's got a mix.
And then those are Flames of War.
Gotcha.
So what happened
that
is
came in the other
we
box.
were playing tanks because Clint got us into tanks, and we were playing tanks. And then, of course, Gale Force 9 ended that with World of Tanks. And then did Team Yankee. Well, you can cross-play some of the tanks on some of the stuff. So she did that commission for
Keegan.
exchange for miniatures. Yeah, so she got a box of the Flames of War. Now, we have not played Flames of War yet, so don't ask us any questions about how that plays. Don't know. But we have the starter sets for it, and we're just getting that put together.
Well, now I feel bad because David's Hines had a broken barrel.
Okay, so
mine snapped too on two of them.
So her hands, yeah, we sent David Moffat a Hind helicopter out there to Canada, but he said the barrel bent,
Oh, it bent? Mine actually
So I
snapped
just
off.
told him it's the Canadian Helo with the bent barrels that allows him to shoot around buildings.
There you go.
Yeah, and if as long as you roll a d6, you hit. So, oh, good.
So yeah, I have 2 from Tanks, technically. Or not Tanks, Team Yankee. This one's actually from
They
Modern
can't see it,
Age.
actually.
I know, I'm letting you know. And then you can show them. So these 2
Do they come with
are
blade?
from Team Yankee.
Yeah, yep, you got helicopter blades.
Okay.
She has them in that thing, and they're magnetized. So yeah, she just has those. So.
Gotcha.
But because they're magnetized, you can keep them off till you use them, and then she's got it cut out in a foam tray, is a big one, so it's cut out for the blades. So they just set down in the foam.
Well, I'm going to have to dig that one out.
Would you break something?
No, the magnet decided to detach. It got stuck in there.
It's stuck in the hind. Okay.
Yep, I'm going to have to.
Otherwise, it's best to, to keep the magnets with it because they're pretty sturdy magnets. I mean, you're not going to shake the helicopter loose of it. So there you go. There's some of them, but it's the armor and all that's a mix for me. It's a lot of World War II stuff, and then of course the Team Yankee stuff is the 80s. But that's the model of Abrams that it has in their starter set.
So that's all mine.
Yeah.
But then I painted all the.
Here, let's see that. So these boxes too will also keep your cards if you want. Like she's got tokens and stuff and trays. So basically that big case you saw, she could just pick up and take anywhere and play either tanks or Team Yankee fight. So the thing though is, I mean, the cases are only so big. So
yeah, I'm going to have to get a completely another one. Greg has a smaller one where I'm going to put basically Warhammer in and then go and do.
Yeah, mine's a little different, you guys. It's not as big a case. Like I can grab that and show it. I got a smaller version, a more portable case, but it does keep the books and stuff where you need it. Watch your tank there, Ash. So these are just game cases that come from Miniature Market is where we got ours. But I like it because once you build the miniatures, it keeps them safe.
Yeah.
I was putting them around, and see, mine are different. Mine's the American Forces, But it keeps them all pretty safe. And then as you take it out, there's my troops. Some of them. The Germans didn't.
My
have
dice
a
are
lot.
missing.
And
are they in your box?
no, they're not.
Where are my dice?
So anyways, it keeps everything pretty good. One thing you may want to get is one of these. These are really helpful. They are the lasers that will expand as you lift it up. That line will get bigger and bigger. You can't probably see it. And so if you're doing line of sight, it's a tabletop laser. It doesn't point.
Yeah.
Like I said, it shoots out a line. It's fantastic.
Those are better, yeah.
Making sure on line of sight that there's no, well, you can't do this or you can't do that. It takes all the questions out of it.
What's the AA vehicle that the Americans are using? Do you know?
The anti-aircraft vehicle on what Team Yankee?
Yeah.
I don't have any anti-aircraft for Team Yankee.
Okay.
I just have the platoon tanks, the troops.
The Americans using?
The Americans is Keegan. Keegan's got that. Mine's West German, so I don't have any.
I don't think he has any anti-air.
Yeah, he does. He has those rockets. He has some sort of rockets and like SAM-type missiles or something you can shoot. They range stupidly across the map. So
yeah.
But I don't play the American forces, so I can't answer much about those. I play the West German forces or World War II. I play the German forces.
The West Germans, they're using the Gepard AA tank.
The Gepard. Well, you have some anti-aircraft machine guns on some of the vehicles.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, the Gepards, yeah, that is the anti-aircraft because it's multiple guns.
Yeah, it's
and
got like dual,
yeah,
like
it's the Gepard.
like
Yeah,
autocannons or whatever.
yep, yep. So I don't have like a complete set of it. So I don't want like too much to put on the table. I
Yeah.
want enough to be able to play, but I don't want, an overwhelming kind of.
What are the West Germans? Since you're playing West Germans, right, or East Germans?
No, the West Germans.
Okay.
The East Germans use all the Soviet equipment.
What are their APCs? Are they doing 113s? Oh no, they're using Martyrs, right?
The Martyrs,
The
yes.
Martyr. Okay. Okay.
That's what they use for theirs. So Team Yankee is an interesting game. I've only got to play a couple rounds. I'd really like to play more of it, so I get to learn more about how it plays. It's fun, but it is a little bit more time consuming. Like Tanks is not too time consuming if you don't play with like the add-on cards, but you kind of just gotta, go with what you like. We obviously like tank and tank equipment, so it is one of those things that we like the armor part.
So as a West German, how do you counter her Heinz?
Her Heinz usually gets shot down by Keegan's stuff.
Okay.
Oh, Keegan gets lucky.
Because he's got anti-aircraft, so
Gotcha.
I don't really worry about counting. I believe I have the Gepards for those. But on the other hand, by the time the helicopters get close, you're kind of in trouble. And then his forces can shoot long distance, so he'll play when we go over to their house and play. It's my daughter's boyfriend, so we just go over there and. But he likes to right off the bat use long range stuff to try.
He tries
the helicopters and stuff.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, in my experience in wargaming, aircraft don't last long. If they're actually represented on the field, like helicopters, they don't last long. They just get too much fire unless you smoke the whole damn board so they have cover.
Yeah, and you can deploy that, but what I like. I just let them duke it out because all I got the helicopters, those little paws, the West German paws.
Yeah, the paw.
But those are very small, and honestly, they were designed to fly in the city, like in and around buildings. Come around a building, shoot at a tank, go around another building. You're flying around skyscrapers. They're useless out in the open, man. They just get taken down. I tried fielding them, and it was like, yeah, they were done, and just real quickly. They can do like the salvo and they can do some damage, but of course a lot depends on how you roll. So,
yeah,
it's more of a ground battle stuff that we do. Does that make sense? Like, just more. It's just like the naval games. At first, I thought, the naval games would be kind of boring, but actually they're not. They're pretty fun, and you've got to really use some thinking to maneuver your ship and hit sideways and stuff like that. So. It's a different line of thinking too. So I would be more of an expert if I wasn't into so many games, but I am not an expert on any game. I just like gaming in general, and I know enough about what I do in the game. I don't know everything about everybody else's armies or whatever.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So like her Death Guard, I really don't read. I know they're nasty, and I lose against them, but I don't know every single thing about their history or any of that. I've watched some of the lore videos to get a better understanding of Warhammer because it's such a fractured universe. But they've fractured it on purpose so that they can add whatever they would like to, whenever they would like to, which is money-wise smart, for them.
Does Nurgle still fight with there used to be at one time the Chaos Powers. There were some that hated each other. Like I think Khorne hated Tzeentch and Nurgle hated Slaanesh. Do they still have those kind of You know what? Crap. Hold on a second here. I don't know. Okay. You'd have to ask Ashley.
I personally don't know any of that. I've been just trying to get them all painted to get done, and then I was going to do more research.
She's seen the Death Guard, thought they looked cool.
No, I started off with the Slaanesh.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
But I like the mythic kind of creatures, and those are sirens.
The demonettes.
And then you bought the box of No Fear, which is
so I got us a starter
the Death
box,
Guard and the Space
and I got
Marine.
a good deal on the starter box, Brian, because it was open.
That's cool.
They had 2 different starter boxes, a $30-something one and an $80 one. The store, and the guy goes, yeah, you know, you can get a starter box for $40. And I walked up and I said, you mean this one? He goes, no, it's 80. And I said, well, what can you do for me? Because it's been open. I don't know if all the pieces are there.
Yeah.
He comes back, he goes, we'll give it to you at the other price for 40. I was like, done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it gave us a start, a little paper map and a little paper terrain, and it gave us a beginning force. So we just dinged around and played with that. And specifically all the background, I don't know. I mean, Warhammer came out 30-something years ago, and back then I didn't play it. I just never got into it. So
yeah,
it's only been recently, and it isn't the mainstay game that we do all the time. So I just simply don't know all about everything on it. Here, Ash. Oh, never mind. You're gonna go. Well, I gotta readjust the camera or something here, somewhat. So let's see. I might be able to turn it back over to the other one. Let's see what's what here. As I move the camera, shame on me.
How often do you guys play? I mean, I know with a lot of the lockdown stuff, I'm sure that's slowed down a little bit, but
it depends. You mean like with us, with other people?
Yeah, yeah.
So, like Keegan and my daughter's family, so I'm not worried about.
Yeah, yeah. That's...
in our area, really there's a lot of decline in that. There's mandates, there's no laws, so mandates are not laws.
I mean, are there any stores that have room to play?
No, not right now, because the stores don't know what to do, because it doesn't make sense. You have like a hair salon, they want to close that down, but you can open up a Walmart.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense. So a lot of the little businesses, like we talked about before, Brian, are encompassed by like the hobby shops, right? You guys, they're encompassed by all this stuff. So some of them don't know what to do. Guidelines are, I mean, in kindergarten, my teacher told me, cover your mouth when you cough, cover your mouth when you sneeze. If you don't feel good, stay home, right? Same thing today. So there's not much difference from what I heard in school as to what's happening now with advice, and these stores don't know what to do. You've got conflicting health agencies going back and forth, and I work in media, and I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of people with a lot of misconceptions of what's actually happening, and I'll just leave it at that. So the stores don't know what to do, and in our case, he's got it down to where you can come into the store, you know, it's up to you if you want to wear a mask or not, and blah blah blah. And so they're open, but they don't have any like gaming, which used to be their big thing, Brian.
Yeah.
He used to do, especially Magic the Gathering. He had. Could you grab me my coffee, please, babe? He used to have a lot. You could go in there on a Sunday, the place would be packed.
Yeah.
Just packed. And Dee says she has cardboard suitcases for hers. That works too, Dee. I'm sorry I didn't see that. I was busy
Jesse,
here for
come
a second.
on.
But can't show name brand stuff, but oh well.
Well, you can't show name brand stuff?
I guess not. Not like this. Games I can, but
now they're dark.
So anyways, right now they're not. But you know, on the big Warhammer
you're not supposed
tables,
to show name brand.
On the big Warhammer tables, he's got, you know, there's more than 6 feet if people are worried about that. So you could go in there and throw down games on these big, massive tables he's got. People are going to be way more than what they're worried about to be a part. So, but a lot depends on the stores and the uncertainty of, you got one official saying one thing, another official saying another. So
that's true.
And nobody wants to get fined, man. They've already taken a huge loss in business.
Yeah.
So right now he doesn't. Hopefully that that will ease up for them. Because otherwise, I don't see how a lot of them are going to stay in business.
Well, they won't. I mean, they won't because I mean that game room space is why people go in, because you can just buy stuff online. You know, that's.
Oh yeah, that's easy. But they go in there to interact with people. Like I said, why we do our gamer hangout, we can interact with people. People don't have to worry. So we can just sit and talk and have fun.
It's like a social, it's a social thing. Yeah.
Human beings like to do that, man. They don't want to not be in contact with other people. Oh well, I take it back. There's probably a few that don't want nothing to do with the human race, but the average person feeds off of interacting with other people.
Sure.
So you've got to have a way to do that. And sadly, until the quote experts figure out what they're doing, then the stores don't know what to do. For God's sakes, you can't. I went to get a haircut yesterday. It was such a ridiculous thing to have to try to do. I just wanted a haircut, man.
Yeah.
And they don't like all the restrictions either. It's cut their business. They're barely hanging on. And, the only ones making money are the online people and the big stores out of all this.
It's true.
They're bankrolling it. Now,
I'm going to just get this set up because this is the next.
She's going to get the Aliens board game set up because that's our next thing. So let me go over here and check the comments a little bit. Sorry, I have to move.
Well, I'm gonna have to bail here. I got some errands I gotta go run.
Go run your errands there, Brian. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah.
Check out some of the other vendors too. There's some cool things going on.
Yeah, I might try to sit on something later though.
Okay.
All right, guys. Hey, you have a good game day, okay?
We will try. You have a good day too, Brian.
All right, buddy.
All right, so we are back, and I'm sure Brian will be back. And I'm glad you guys are there. So, any other questions on miniatures? We're not experts. We're into a lot of games. We have quite a few miniatures. So, Ashley here is getting set up. Well, what time is it already? Oh, wow. Yeah, so at 11 here in about 20 more minutes would be our next section, would be for doing the Aliens game. So she's going to get that set up. And it's actually a pretty fun game, you guys. And that's a good idea there, Dee. So Ashley, she says, to make your players more putrid to irritate the other players. So paint them up like more gross looking.
I already do.
Yeah. So and Dee, she already does irritate other players because her guys are like super strong. So let me check on something here real quick. I think it's back. So I'm going to show you real quick the schedule here again, and I'm going to show you that this is what's coming up here for us. Is number 59. So here's our event right here that's coming up, and that's the Aliens, another glorious day in the core that Ashley is setting up, and that's what we're going to get ready to do, is do that game, you guys. And then around 1, Clint will be on here with his wife to do like an RPG talk through. So any of you that have not been here at all, if you got questions, ask us. We're pretty big. We just love the game, you guys, and it doesn't matter. It can be, like we said before, it's video games and tabletops. On this, because it's a booth, a virtual booth, it's a lot easier to show off, miniatures and tabletop games than it is to be doing like video games. Okay. So Taylor, yeah, if a face hugger ever gets you, yeah, that's some good advice there. That might work, sir. That might work. Face huggers are kind of nasty, and in this game, the aliens,
we haven't come across them yet, but we haven't really played too much in this.
They will attack you. They come for you and after you, and it's just, you're not really going to get out of it. So that's what Ash is going to set up doing there. Trying to think of where our other schedules are. You just have to go through the events, and it's
We don't need that one.
it's there. I think they did mess up one of our times though. So the RPG open chat, yep, it's going to be 1 o'clock. They still didn't change that, which is good. And there'll be another, of course, change in schedule for tomorrow. So I'm glad you guys are here. And this has been fun so far. Oh, Dee says happy birthday, Ashley.
Couple days late, but yeah.
Yep. So
I didn't realize
days
that.
ago.
That's kind of cool.
What?
Look on this one. Right here. There's a face hugger.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, it is sitting on a desk or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, these boards that come with the game. Pretty cool. They're double-sided, so you will be able to play different sides. You can see the face hugger there in the middle.
Okay, so.
But it depends on the scenario you play.
Okay.
And then I wonder how we're going to do. I might set the stand up and see if we can put that camera on it for face down on the table. So it'd be easier for you guys to see.
And that one.
But it's a pretty quick game. Dee says she wants to learn about your custom colors.
Tomorrow. I'll talk more into it.
Yeah, she wants to know if she can come over during the show and you can talk to her about it.
Yeah.
Come on over then, Dee. You can do that. Table's big enough. So let me see something here. Ow. I just hit my head. All right. So where's our camera stand, Ash? Do you know?
It's up underneath here. Okay. That one's this one.
So bear with us, guys. We're going to get this working towards setting up the... I'm going to put up a tripod so it can show the camera facing down on the table, which would make it a lot easier.
Facing this way,
I think.
Hold on. Let me put my chair around. I can put this up here.
It would just make it easier.
And then we can slide this over some more.
Yeah, but hold on a minute.
And that should give it enough room.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I'm still trying to get everything set up.
That's okay. So what do you guys think so far? I mean, you're more than welcome to, like I said, join our group if you're don't know anything about our group. It's all games, indie gaming. So everybody's invited. It isn't just one particular type of game or group or anything. So
okay.
And we like to put things up on YouTube that are a little bit different than everybody else's. We'll even put up what camera we use or a little write-up on things we're using so that people know what at least works. As opposed to just being only gaming only and no other advice. We try to do a few things like that too. So
4. Okay, those are there.
It may have to be adjusted a little bit more, but we can do this. All right. I think that we're getting it pretty much done there, you guys. All right, Taylor, come back later if you'd like then, sir. That's cool.
Okay, so there's the 4.
Thanks for coming by then, Taylor. We'll see you later, man.
So what I'm doing right now, there are two different, these are your basically bleeps. There's one with dark circle around it with the white bleep inside, and then there's like a lighter with a bleep inside. The four that I have that are different, one is going to have Newt, which is the first one. I know it's hard to see it, but so I have them under the table right now, kind of shuffling them so I don't realize which one is what. And they go on the board, and basically you have to go and figure out, hopefully you pick the right one, and to rescue Newt, get her out to the exit with at least 2 of your soldiers to move on to the next mission.
Yeah. What are you doing there, Ash?
I'm getting the board set up.
Okay. So I'm just trying to finish up over here too. So it takes it's a little bit different than running like a table. Oh man, this thing did not. It doesn't let me edit what I just put in. Darn it, and I typed that wrong too. So, yep. So Clint will be by later today, and probably about 2 hours. Well, once we're done with the Aliens game, then
we have about an hour lunch kind of thing.
Yep. Then he'll be by. So
each of these bleeps have a different number on. This one's 3. So with these ones, this is basically tells you how many actual aliens that you'll end up getting.
Can you hand me the book here for a second? I just got the book. Oops.
And I think they go up to 6 or 7 of them that are in these. So basically, I just got to shuffle these around. And I need 2. So we'll take these 2 and place them. Oops. 2 up.
And that's a little bit different, so I can show that when we get going. Here's the book back.
We've only did a somewhat walkthrough on this. We haven't recorded because we wanted to try it before we actually did it.
Yep.
So hopefully I don't screw it up too bad.
I don't think so. So in this game, you got to pick your character, and the cards. It does give you movement phase, though. Comes with an awful lot of aliens that you can put together. So it's going to be pretty cool. For a little bit, we did play as
I want Ripley.
Okay.
As my main.
I'm just getting the aliens untangled and set off to the side here.
What did you want as your main?
It doesn't matter, I guess. How about Hicks?
You want Hicks?
Sure.
As your main? Okay, there's Ripley. Hicks.
The thing with this game too is you can play by yourself.
Yep.
All by yourself actually, and you will control the other game tokens, but they won't have the same abilities as your person does. And it literally, you could be one person and play this. It would take you a while, but that's how it's set up. And if you don't use your resources correctly, you all die. It's a interesting game that way. So you can see there's quite a few alien figures with it.
Even if you have never watched or played any of the alien stuff. Each of the characters, well, I painted them, but each of the characters actually, babe, do you want to show it?
This
more?
isn't hooked up
I know,
yet.
but put it up closer. Show them the name on it.
If at
Each
all.
of them have their own names up on their bases.
It's kind of hard to see. Yeah.
I know it's hard to see. I did paint them in my, all these are actually painted with Citadel paints. So on the basis for the characters, the name is actually written in a moot green, which is the green I use as my slime. So that is actually the brightest color I have, other than painting it like white. So when you first got them, when we did the opening or the unboxing, they come as a green color. Is that green? So I painted them. What I did was I took my laptop to work with me and went and typed in on Google their name and just found a picture and painted them off of that. So that's how I did it. The aliens, I know you could have painted them like a grayish color, but if you look actually at the movie pictures, or even actually in the movie, they're more of a bluish gray. So I had to custom make a blue gray. So what I did was took my Abaddon black and my brain just went dead. Yours, what is the blue that you use on your Space Marines?
Oh yeah, the like the shader blue.
No, just the regular blue, the one before the shader.
Ultramarine blue.
The ultramarine blue. I don't remember the actual name for it, but I did that, and then I mixed in a little bit of Iron Breaker, which is a silver, to kind of lighten it up just a hair to get to that point. So I kept adding a little bit of silver till I got the dark enough grayish blue is what I did. And then once they were all dried, I went and took it was what color was it? It was another one of my silvers that were actually a little bit darker. And I dry brushed the whole thing over, so that way in like their tails and up on some of the detail up in their heads, it made it stand out some more. And then I just took the same silver I used as the dry brush on the whole bottom of the bases, because it looked like grates is what they're standing on. And then I just did a black wash up on insides to darken up the inside a little bit. That's literally all I did. Aliens, they were pretty easy. They were a pain to put together because each one, it wasn't too clear on how to put them on or put them together. So it's like you literally have to go and dry fit every single one to get the right piece together. Because if you don't, they don't sit correctly, and then each base will go with a certain guy, because there was only one base for each one to sit correctly.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this set up here. And what else were you saying there, Ash?
For which one?
Okay, so I'm trying to get this set so I can send it to people who are at on our Instagram. Okay, so those on Instagram have a chance to check us out.
Okay, so let's get these guys. We'll just go phase by phase.
So that's what I wanted to do there, because I forgot to do that this morning.
Those will be yours. We'll move this. I'll just put it down here. I don't believe we need these anymore. Frost. Okay, there's Ripley.
So we're getting ready to now switch
Rebecca,
over.
we don't need.
Yep.
There's Hicks.
So each of these cards have your characters on it and what they can and can't do. And a little bit about them.
How about you have Gordon and Frost? I'll take Hudson and Vasquez as my grunts.
Oh, you took Vasquez? Okay.
Of course, I'm the female. I gotta have the females.
Yeah, Vasquez is pretty
She was a
bad. You know what? Yeah,
mother.
she was good. Yeah, she was most definitely.
Okay. Okay. Players gear up with their heroes and grunts with equipment. Endurance cards, which I believe are these. Yes, these are. Okay. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we don't need Newt because she's literally just a dead character right now.
Oh yeah. So Newt you can't use until you rescue her.
Newt,
and so
in this mission, Newt does not literally do anything.
Yeah.
She will follow behind. The thing is, what you want with, at least from what I believe her card says, is she's afraid of everyone but Ripley.
All right, so we're going to officially switch over to doing that because we're within 2 minutes anyway. So anybody that didn't know what we were talking about, it's going to be Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the core game. So you can play your favorite character from the Aliens world. And against the aliens, we're going to go ahead and switch this camera over. So give me a moment here. I'm going to see if I can switch it to a different view here for you. There it goes. Okay. So now try to get most of the board in here. Kind of give you an overview of what's going on. So this is your game board. It's double-sided. I'm not going to turn it over because we'll knock the pieces off.
You can take that one.
Well, okay. But these are like spawn points for the aliens. You can look at the back. It's 2 different sides of the map. So these line up. There you go. And then this is a spawn point was
4. Right there.
Right there. And these are important to have in place because, like you see, here's your exit. If you can't, I know you may not be able to see that. This is the exit. So there's a spawn point in your way. So the aliens can spawn out anywhere. You have lots of them that can come into play. These models, you got to put them together and glue them together. And I actually painted them. But it can get kind of overwhelming. They can literally swarm your guy. And, yep. So you got to fight your way out. Does come with different objectives. Are you doing the new objective one?
Yes, we're just going to do mission 1.
So mission 1 is to rescue Newt. And it'll give you an idea on the card what you're going to do. You're going to basically put the things where it tells you to, put your characters where it'll tell you, and then you start. It tells you exactly what you got to do on the back side. Let me get it better. Sorry about that. So it's not too complicated. Now each of your cards have stats for your guys. So you have how many spaces they can move, what their defense is, a melee attack, what their tech ability is, and on shooting. So if you're playing and they're not one of the main characters, this side is up. If they're a main character, then you have extra abilities, different things. What that means is since there's 2 of us, but there's 7 in the group, all 7 characters are out. And either everybody lives or you get through or nobody does. And if you don't use the resources that you have correctly, you will all fail. It does give you upgrade cards. You know, like the famous flamethrower, your pulse rifle, which is a bunch of those, the grenades, however you want to equip them.
Some will say actual backup weapon, which you will go ahead and those are the rest of them. That way we can shuffle them into the main stuff.
Well, on the card is your equipment, weapon backup. So weapon backup would be like the pistol or the shotgun. And some of them have the backup, some don't. And then what you can do. So it's up to you how you want to equip the characters in the game with what you want to equip them with. They do come with a card that tells you what the Marine phase is, what the Alien phase is, and how to finish it. So they're pretty handy. Actually, there are 2 of these cards, and it's on both sides.
Well, one side's the alien movement, one side's the Marine movement.
But I'm just saying there's 2, so it's nice if there's 2 of you playing.
Okay. There's the body armors.
You have a little turn token that you start off with your firing on. It's kind of a Star Wars type token. So as you shoot, you're using up stuff, you know. And the more you use up, the harder it is. So you want to be able to keep it at a fairly good number. They're pretty easy to put together. They're just little dials. You'll get them.
Yeah, you set it at for your aim.
Every character.
What's in?
The dice. While you're doing that, actually, it does come with some cool dice. So pretty easy. And are these the
you have to pick for your 3 characters a primary weapon and a backup weapon. No, hold on. Those don't nothing yet.
So I'll go ahead and equip these guys.
Equip your guys.
I'll put this out of the way for a minute. There's a card for you.
I have 2. I had them basically one on the Marine side, one on the Alien side, so we can make sure.
All right, so I have Gorman, Hicks, and Frost. I guess I will make Hicks the main character. So in which case I would use this side of the card. If he was not the main character and he was following along, it would be this one. Your abilities change a little bit more if you make them the more main person. So if you can see here, equipment, also we need a main weapon. Yep. Does take up a little bit of space, I'll tell you that.
2, 1.
And different things require different expenditures of cards and such.
2.
So for Hicks, we'll just give him a pulse rifle, and I think we're ready to go.
In a minute, we will be.
Yeah. I don't really have any equipment. That's all the weapons there.
Put it right there. No. There's your equipment stuff.
There's still equipment. Okay. So body armor is a good bet to have. In this case, we're starting to run out of room for.
Okay.
We have a small table here.
Shuffle these.
So you are going to have what's called resource cards, and those resource cards are going to get used every single time you use a weapon or anything like that. It's going to cost you resources. Here, those are shuffled. Where do you want those?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so So maybe you can see her kind of pan the camera just a little bit.
Let's go there.
And
I believe.
I don't really have room, so I have to. Mine's kind of a bit jumbled here, but I'm trying to get you guys the overall view of the board and what they got to do in the exits here. I know it's covered up by the sign there, and let's see. So I'm not sure what you're talking about, D. I don't have a clientele.
Clientele for what?
I don't know what she's talking about. I'm not sure what you're talking about there,
Unless
D.
she's talking about me with painting.
No, I don't understand. So, okay, so you have a foam tray to
someone
pluck
said
the
something.
Yep.
No, on Discord.
Oh, did they? Okay. Well, so check the Discord. Let them know that we're live there. Okay. So hold on. Bear with us, guys. There, she's checking Discord and bye. Okay. So what they say on Discord there, Ash? Anything? No. Okay, so
Hold on. Oh, is Aliens on now?
all right, so anyways, back to Aliens here. And that's what we are talking about there. She's checking the Discord because somebody asked. All right, and what is it that they wanted to know there, Ash?
Just wanting to know when the Aliens is going to be
now, and then would they like an invite? Tell them they can click on one of our channels. Okay, so Ash is going to answer the Discord there. We got someone who wants to come over, so bear with us a minute or two, guys. That way we can get them to come over here if they'd like.
Their DM.
What did they ask, Ash?
Something about a DM.
No, we're not doing the Aliens role playing. We're doing the Aliens miniature. So let them know it's another glorious day in the Corps. Just set that down somewhere. And we're not. I think they think maybe it's the Aliens role playing, which we're not doing. And there is an Alien role playing game, you guys. I mean, there is a book for it, but we don't have that book. So this is a board miniature game that quite a few people have asked us about. So that's why we're doing this one here today. This is something that we can show you. So once you get...
Okay, now they're saying we can't hear the voices. Why?
Once you get the board set up, and poor Ashley's trying to... We have to bounce with Discord too, you guys. So that's part of where Gameicon has some of their stuff. So apparently now it can't hear us. And I'm not sure why. If they can't hear us, then they could just join this live session if they'd like. So Ash is going to have to check that. Unfortunately, it's going to take a minute or two. Sorry about that. Technology likes to fight back at the wrong moments. But this game here is what looks like a lot. Mostly it's just attaching your equipment to your card, so it does take up a little bit of table space, but a normal table would be okay. Ours is a shorter version, just for using it here on this. But otherwise, you should be good to go with any kind of standard kitchen table, card table, anything like that. Also with the aliens, well, you do see a whole bunch of them over here. There are tokens, so that say there's, you know, you got 5 aliens come out of 1 ounce spot. They can stack underneath. So you can actually put quite a few aliens on here, and that takes a bit of time there. I wonder why there's no sound there.
I'm not getting sound or hearing.
Out of Discord? That's not good.
No.
Discord is not able to hear us.
Okay, that's not even picking up.
Our Discord chat was picking us up. Now it's not. So thank you for waiting patiently for a moment, guys, while she's working on that.
Why isn't Sam running this?
Yeah, Sam, what the heck, man? It's your fault, Sam. Like, but I don't even know what the game is.
He's not even in the voice chat, so he can't hear us.
Oh.
So now people are talking to
That's
it. But
fine. I was just, cause I'm like, oh, I have the game. I haven't played it. I've watched some playthroughs. I'm totally in. I'm learning how to play the game. So that's why I was excited. So.
okay, Ashley, answer them.
I'm trying.
I know.
Like I said, it looks like Gamers with Coffee is trying to get things figured out there.
Yep, we're trying.
Trying, keyword.
Yep, tell them to check the live event.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Where's the live event?
Oh, awesome. You can hear us now. We're trying
Yes,
to.
Where's the live event? That's what we can't find.
Oh, okay. The live event on our page, you can click on like the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel. We're broadcasting it to our Facebook group, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our Twitch channel. So,
which page is this?
Oh, hey, Gamers with Coffee, if you want to like shoot me those links, I can post them and get them pinned to the top of the channel so people can find them.
well, it's on the page.
Do that.
It's on the page that you guys set us up with, that the Gameicon page.
I think if you just post them, I can pin them. So.
Oh, okay. Give us a moment there. And thank you guys who are sitting there at the live area waiting. We appreciate it. It's just a little bit of technical issue.
No, it's my big headset. When it, for some reason, I think the mic went out, so I had to use one of my old headsets.
Okay.
We weren't sure that we had to go somewhere else to watch this. So we're like, oh.
Yeah, we want to do the live because it's a lot easier for you guys to see, but
which is fine, but we weren't aware of that. So we're all sitting going, where are we supposed to? We can hear you doing something.
Yeah, as soon as I saw all this, I'm like, oh no, the mic's not working.
Yeah. So we've been trying to, all of our events we're going to also do live. So we're trying to keep the Discord open if anybody wants to do voice chat. But then anybody that comes by, if they hit the main page that Gameicon that you guys set up for us and click any of those links, they'll see our stuff live, which is what we're trying to do so that we can show people. It's a little easier. Huh?
That's what I'm trying to pull up real quick. I'm trying to get the URLs to get them pinned.
We're going to get those pinned to this channel. So.
Well, thank you for the help, you guys, because it's got to be fun,
There's our
right?
Facebook one. No, come on.
Yeah, because this game's easier to see than to hear. So, it's a lot better that way.
Yeah, that's why I have a copy of the game. I just want to learn. And I've watched playthroughs, but I watched someone actually play it.
We've played it once.
And it's cool.
It's an interesting take on it. We didn't get to finish it because 5 of our guys died, so we ended the game.
that would do it. That's
well,
the alien task.
Pretty much. You have to actually, with the first mission, you have to get Newt out of the section of the ship you're in with that minimum of 2 people.
Otherwise, it's
if you don't, you automatically fail. I can't get YouTube to pull up.
I watched that. Playthrough.
Here.
I'm confused. Does this mean that we're playing something or not?
I think we're watching them play something.
Yes, it would be watching us game.
So if you're interested in the game, because it looks like a cool game, and I own a copy.
It
ask a question about the game.
Yes.
Yep. So you need the other.
Looks fun.
I first learn it. Yeah, I mean, I read online, and then people were saying, well, but you have to throw in some home rules to make it work. So I don't figure out how to play it.
It's going to be pretty much whatever you want it to be. My computer decided it wanted to freeze up.
This is funny.
I love tech problems.
Of course.
Makes me smile as a teacher who's done. I lost my class one day this past semester. Like I do like weird linkage and I didn't do it right. And I lost my class for about 5 minutes.
So
couldn't get back to it.
Can you type the URL in, Ashley?
my whole
Okay.
Chrome decided to freeze. They can still hear us. I don't want to touch it.
So tell them that it's the Gamers of Coffee YouTube channel.
I was able to get Facebook pinned.
I don't see any new people joining now.
Should be able to watch them there. Looks like they're live.
Can they see us?
Issues, feel free to ping the mods and we'll let you know. But does everything look good here right now then?
Yep, we're back on track. Thanks.
Yep, no problem.
Okay. So can you guys see the table then?
I was hoping that we'd be able to play again.
It's not responding.
Oh my
Why are
gosh.
there so many alien pieces?
Because with the alien pieces, each
ahead.
one will represent basically an alien. When you basically on some of the actual cards, like this one, it'll tell you if there's how many basically aliens spawn up on
So all these,
each of the bleeps, basically.
so all these are, they come. You got to put them together. She painted them. This camera doesn't really show the back brushing and stuff, but on these that you can stack underneath them, alien tokens. So one alien could have 8 or 10 tokens under it, which would represent multiple aliens, you guys. So a lot of aliens can come after you in this game quite rapidly, actually. Yep.
No, it's backfeeding.
Yeah. Of course, we have technical problems now. We don't generally have
Okay.
technical problems, but here we go.
There's the YouTube one.
And I can see you moving your stuff, so it's working.
Okay. Yeah, there's going to be, from what you hear to what you see through the service we use, probably a 30-second delay. That's the only thing.
So we should probably go straight to YouTube then.
Well, yeah, on our YouTube channel, it's going to be a little quicker, but I can even pull, if any of you guys want to be live on the video, I have the ability to send you a link and you can pop up and chit chat too. So that's up to you.
I would love
But yeah, I say the easiest way to get through it would be YouTube.
All right, you got it to work there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in that chat the link. If you're at a laptop or a computer and you click it, you got a built-in camera and mic, it'll pull you right on live. You can be right on live and talk to us and face to face if you want. I mean, it won't cost you anything. We pay for it. So hold on.
I'm down.
All right, here, I'll put that in there for you. I'm sorry, you guys who are patiently waiting. Thank you. So here is an invite link going in there now. So that link that's popping up there, you just got to click that. Keegan, nice to see you. Sean Zombie and Jackson, thank you guys for showing up. And for you others that were waiting, thank you also for waiting. Because technology decides to fight back.
What's
sometimes.
funny is a
the wrong
cheaper
time.
headset's the one's actually working now. Our expensive one decided to blow.
Of course, because that's just how it works. And Jeff Conrad, the company always wins. Yes. Here we go. We have somebody trying to come in. Let's see if that works. That is King Zombie.
Hey, I'm
there you
in.
go.
There we go.
There you go. I can't see you, but you might be able to see the board.
Oh, I see the board. I can turn my camera. If you want to see my camera, my messy basement behind me. But ta-da! That's who I
There
am.
you are, sir. We can. Well, hello, sir. I've got two options. I can show you this, or I can. Well, we got another camera we can switch between sometimes, but trying to show the board.
That's okay. The minis are prettier.
Is the easiest. Yeah, you are correct about that, sir. He said the miniatures are prettier. I did my best before this Gameicon event. I ordered from Wish an ugly filter. It's supposed to keep the camera from breaking when I look at it. So
oh Lord,
we should be good. We should be good. All right, Ashley, are you ready over there?
Good.
Okay, we're gonna try this again, you guys. As long as everything is working, we'll try. Well, technology is not perfect. So, anyways, you have on this board here set up. Try to get you around a little. Is you got to exit where it says exit, but you have to fight through. And these boards are double-sided, you guys.
Oops,
so
I forgot the computers.
You can turn them over and play. It depends on what you're playing
Computer.
as to what side of the map you play, and there's different missions. But we're trying to get it to where most of the board is in focus there for you. So the game cards, just to go through them real quick, you got your standard characters like Gorman. If you use this side of the cards, you're going to have stats. If he's a non-player, then he has less stats. So you can play this. One person can play this game.
Personally, I don't think you should play with one person because you have to have all the guys. So if you're playing 2 or 3,
yeah, but
you're gonna have all 7 characters you got to control by yourselves.
But what I'm saying is, the nice aspect of this is you can play it by yourself if you so choose, or you don't have someone else to game with. So each character card comes with upgrade cards. You decide one of them's like the helmet, or you can put body armor on it. Whatever you decide. Weapon-wise, it's the ones from the movies, like the pulse rifle, the flamethrower cards. So each card has an area to attach it to. So this would be your backup weapon, like the shotgun or the pistol, whatever equipment, and whatever your main weapon is for that character. And so it's up to you to do that. You do have a counter, kind of like the Star Wars X-Wing, if you played that at all. You know, your turn dial, that's kind of what this is, but for your main weapon. So, and I know you guys can't see all that because it sets off to the side. Another key to this is the resource cards. Every time you
I have it set
fire a weapon
right here
or do anything, you're using resource cards. If you use all the resource cards before you're done, you're all just dead. You fail. So it's not just, you have to think about what you're doing. In the meantime, the aliens are represented by these tokens. You don't know what's under the token. You don't know how many is going to spawn until you turn the token over. So they aggressively go towards the nearest player after the 3rd turn. So you can't get away. They're constantly coming after you, and sometimes it'll spawn 5, 8, 10. You don't know, because you mix it up and set them down. And henceforth, you have all these miniatures, right? But each miniature underneath it can be stacked in aliens tokens. So if you have an alien here, maybe there's 5 tokens under it, would represent 6 aliens. As you eliminated one, you'd take the token out from underneath it. So you can get swarmed. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quite easily. It is a pretty colorfully made game. The packaging and everything is nice. They did a super nice job on the box and everything that's in it. So you definitely get your money out of it. It's by no means do I think. I didn't. I think it's a pretty good deal. Comes with its own dice that you're going to use specifically just for the game. And so are we ready, Ashley? We'll try the...
Okay, so on each of your cards, your grab Frost. It has speed, melee, and defense. Your speed is going to be your movement. Each one of the little boxes, I don't know if you can actually see, but there's a box. It's kind of light gray. would be basically one movement.
Okay.
So you have up to 4 or 5. I think they're all 4. No. Ripley's 5. Everyone else is 4.
So that's the most spaces you can move would be 4.
Yep.
Now the aliens, I think they constantly always move 6, do they not?
Yes.
They're always 6.
Hold on, let me double check.
She's gonna double check, but I believe that it's always
So go
6.
ahead and move your 3 real quick.
Okay, so at the beginning of the game, it gives you a card that'll tell you what your marine phases are. I don't know if you can see that clearly, and or what the alien.
Yes, they're speed 6.
Are. So the first thing you do is make sure your aim dial, which is this, is set to the appropriate number that is on your card. In this case, that says 6, but this is a 5, so we'll turn Frost to 5.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll move my guys then real quick.
Okay, and so they're all set, and you resolve any activation abilities. Okay, and then you can perform. You're going to perform 2 actions. So you can do a move, an attack. You could actually set up barricades. It comes with barricades to set up. Aiming is an action. So if you run across an alien, one action is to aim, and the other is to attack. You can interact, and you can, or you can rest.
Okay. So I got my 4 or 3.
Okay, so these are my 3.
I'm going up to the computer.
Okay, so explain what.
So basically, there's computers up here. You do not technically have to go to them. You do if you could get it, and then you roll. I think it's what was it? Your tech. You have to, I believe, roll.
There you go. I didn't see that there, Jeff, but I got that turned off there. And Keegan, nobody's winning or losing yet because of technical difficulties. Actually, technology was winning for a bit. We were losing. So now we've got that together. So each of your characters moves their speed or their movement, which is
one of those dice.
Okay.
On your tech, if you can get at least, let's see, depending on who does it, is what your tech would be. You have to roll that or higher. You get to activate it. When that happens, you get to pick one of the 4. There's 4 of them over here.
There.
Of these blimps, one of them has Newt in it. We're just hoping she's not in one of these 2.
See, if you mix it up and set them out, you really won't know. So unless you try to purposely stage it, you're not going to know.
So if we can get Newt within the first couple rounds before the 2 blips on the top over there, these 2 actually get activated, then we have hopefully a good chance to get at least 2 of our guys, if not all 6 of our guys, plus Newt, out of the ship. Or out of this section.
So let's go ahead before we run out of too much time.
You got, move your 3.
Okay, so the reason she's moving that way is towards the computers.
Yep.
So I'm going to move my guys. We have to go in. This is an alien spawn point. There's no choice. We got to go in and flip those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And each time you move, I don't have any other action at this point, but to move my guys. This is mine too.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
You can diagonal.
4. Okay. So the first couple moves you have till round 3 before the aliens start coming after you, which you can see how quick that round basically went because there was nothing to do but move. And there's probably not much to do the first 2 rounds is to make your movements. Except you're not close enough yet to interact.
Not with her.
Okay, so that one is. Well, that's Vasquez and that's Ripley, right? Yeah. So now they have the ability to, they've moved, that's 1. And so then.
Go ahead and move your guys and then we'll do.
No, go ahead. You would be interacting. Your next.
So we'll try Ripley.
What's her tech?
My tech on Ripley is a 6. And Hudson is a 6 as well.
They'll all have a tech.
So
number.
basically, I can roll 2. Hopefully, I can activate both because these are 10-sided dice. So I get to activate it. Which one do you want to try? And hope to God it's not a.
Okay, so here's the key, right? So she's got to pick
one of the 4 down here.
One of these 4 down there. Go ahead, just pick.
I don't want to. I really don't want
to. Pick one.
No.
Oh, so that's that spawned a 1. That spawned an alien. So now
I really didn't want to.
Now there's an alien
Dang it.
on the board to
All right.
have to deal with.
So let's try Hudson now. Come on. Nope, I failed that.
Hudson failed.
Hudson failed.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
So your guys are done, right?
Yes, my 3 are.
You're on that end. Would you move my guys 4 spaces and we're going to go after the alien? Or just move them in. I don't want them too bunched up. Okay. There's nothing really more I can do at this moment.
Oh, no.
And they have to be in the line of sight. So this alien's either going to come out.
No. This ain't going to be good.
So now.
That's it.
Okay, so that's it. Now this would be technically now
round 3. So
3.
Things start moving.
You have a turn counter that you can keep track of your.
No. We're already.
Your rounds.
Not good.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's up to you now to pick the right ones when you interact. Which one's going to interact?
It's our turn again. So you need to either interact with it.
I don't have anything to interact with.
You got to move first. So you can either move over here and interact with this and hope to God she's there.
Well, let's do that. Let's just see what happens. That's only 2 moves. My second thing is interact.
Oh,
0.
So okay.
There's no nothing there.
So we can bring.
Move
that
him
would
in
be
and
3.
interact. Yep.
2.
2. So 2 aliens.
Gosh.
Where's that other token thing that sets under them?
Oh, I didn't grab those out. That was my fault.
A second. And I'll show them one here. So these are actually your alien tokens, you guys, that will go underneath the figure. So on the board, you could stack it. So one alien could represent, however many you have underneath it. Could be 10. So in this case,
don't go say
that's
that.
just 1, right? That is spawned.
2. So I need
so you need one of those
and an alien.
And an alien. All right, and then.
And what did I say? I hope she wasn't down here.
That's where she's at then. That'll be the furthest one.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Okay. So now,
crud.
What we had played this before, but so then
you still have your other guy.
But doesn't the alien attack immediately?
No. After we get done with our phase, then it goes into the alien phase.
Yeah, we only got to play this once, so we're just double checking. So then I would have to move the other one. Move him in somewhere where he could be of use.
Unfortunately, he's not going to be of use.
Yeah, so.
I'll bring him here.
Okay. So now
I got to figure out mine. Hold on. Because we're still on Marine phase. Because I got to get out of there.
Then once you're done, the aliens move, including
and
the
then
blips.
Those blips move. And these guys move. Well, this one won't, because this one will automatically attack. So. Okay.
Okay, so
that's movement's done.
And there's nothing else they can do. They're done with their.
They're done.
They're done with their movement and their phase. Or
so now it's the aliens' movement. So
you activate any aliens that need to be activated, right?
There's none.
Well, that one got activated, and
then, that one automatically got activated.
Then you activate the blips.
So those two need to be activated.
And you draw motion tracker cards. So here's where you got to draw the motion tracker cards, which are right there.
And I believe it's 1 per person.
Double check that one real quick.
Activating blips.
So she's gonna check the book there real quick and see.
Each player draws a resource, or not resource, a motion tractor card. So,
Okay. So
1 or 2 player cards. Okay. So we each draw 2 cards for the motion.
okay, so then you draw 2, and I'll draw 2. And
God.
then on these cards, of course, it's got the tracking blips on the back. But when you turn them over, then it tells you what's what with it. So this one here says to place a tunnel icon in a square that is within line of sight and next to the character. This character is Ripley, Ashley, so you're going to need to place 3.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not putting 3 by Ripley.
That's what it says to do with the number. Place 2 blips on number 3.
Hold on.
Which is number 3 there. Or by your character. Correct? The way that reads.
So these would be the tunnels.
Yep.
So 3 is down here.
So you're going to need blips.
Okay, hold up. Okay, no, you have to draw a resource card. And if you go and get either the star or the armor, you put 2 bleeps there. If you get the other 2, you get 3.
Okay, so draw a resource card.
Oh, it's a star.
So it's 2 blips on the tunnel token then. So here's 2 random blips. We don't know what's underneath there. You just take it off the board or off the table and see. The second one, Ashley, says to reveal a card, same thing.
Okay,
Place
so
1 blip.
So we have to reveal another one for yours?
Yep, and it'll go on the
star.
same. So it's 1 token, a star. So this is 1 blip. So now we don't know how many aliens are there until they get activated.
Okay, so those are both done?
Those are done.
Those get put there. Okay, so mine. Oh, God. Okay, so I'm good on that one. That one doesn't do anything because that was a star. So that one gets just deactivated. And we don't have any in our discard pile yet. So that one gets deactivated.
So you lucked out.
Yes, very much so.
So now.
Okay, so now it's the battle phase. So which would be the only one that, or movement. So let's move these guys real quick.
So the blips move 6 spaces. They always move towards the nearest character. So when you move them towards the closest character in line of sight. Yeah, all those are going to go right up on him.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because.
Okay, so 1, 6, 8.
So right there, see, that's going to spawn 8 aliens right on him. That's why you need those other tokens to stack
2,
under it.
3, 4, 5.
That's a lot.
6, 7.
8.
Well, there's 7.
Yep. So then here's your 8th alien.
And 8.
It's stacked way above him. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So see how quickly that turns. You got a couple of rounds to kind of get moving, but once you get moving, these things, the game is designed to aggressively go after you, and you're just not. Yes, the little girl did survive longer than that, Jeff, with no weapons and no training. She was the most impressive one in that entire group. And but in the game, you can get swarmed pretty easily and overwhelmed pretty easily, and then these spawn points, as you go, they're going to be spawning and constantly aggressively coming after you. So it's not a simple thing, and it will go fairly fast. We're just double checking a couple things as we go to make sure we got it right, because honestly, we bought it, and she wanted to paint the aliens before we played, and that resulted in us getting a chance to play one time. And so we just want to double check that we got it correct for you guys.
Okay.
And then
so an alien has a defense of 6.
So see, this guy's This guy's in trouble. There's so many tokens underneath him, the aliens above his character. So this corner over here, they're already in trouble. So you got 8, 9, 10, 11 aliens right there on those 3 guys. And that's going to make it difficult to get out of. All right, Ashley.
Hold on.
Sorry, I'm going to move the camera occasionally for you guys, and then.
So basically, the attack, yes, but they're more of a.
Yes, they are in a lot of trouble, King Zombie. A lot of trouble at this point.
So, who is that one? Hudson? Is that
No, that's Gorman. It says on the back.
Gorman? Well, all 3 of yours are being attacked, so it doesn't really matter. So you have to roll your character's attack.
Okay. His defense or his melee? Because that's close.
See, this is where it gets confusing. It says all surviving models are the defense fire.
So yeah. So
okay,
so
defense.
Defense. And on the card, the defense is.
So you roll your Marine dice, and compared to so you roll both of your dice.
Okay.
And hope to God to get your defense.
Well, that should be easy, I hope. But my defense is a 4. I'm hoping. So yeah, I got my defense.
Okay. Now roll the aliens.
Okay. What am I looking for?
If it gets a 6, it defends it.
It's a 5.
So how many did you lose? Okay. So you got 1 each. So you lose. Okay. Who did you roll against? This one or this one?
You said him.
Well, it doesn't matter. All of yours have to be attacked.
Okay, so these 2.
Okay, so this one will be destroyed.
Because this and this.
With the D6, which is your aliens defense, they have to get a 6 to defend. If they don't, and your defense was a 4, so for everyone you have above it is an alien.
Okay, so I wiped that one out.
You wiped that one out.
Also, Gorman's counter is a 5, and because he used that rifle, it's now going to be a 4. You got to do that every time.
Yep, for each one. So go with Hicks now.
Okay, so
roll both of yours. Your defense would probably be a 4 as well.
No, defense on Hicks is a 6, and so 5 and a 4. Oh, that's not good.
No.
Oh.
You didn't get your defense.
Yeah.
Hicks is gone.
Is that fast?
That fast. That's gone. Hicks is dead.
Hicks is dead?
Hicks is dead.
I can't replace Hicks.
Hicks is dead.
Well, how do I roll? That's just my luck. I rolled 2 dice and couldn't cut it. It says defense of a 6, so. Gorman's defense is 4. Oh boy. 8. And
a 1.
A 1. So
he's dead anyway, but roll the 1.
Aliens. 3.
So we'll lose 2 of them.
Okay.
So before he died, he at least took 2 out.
So I guess that quickly I've lost Hicks and Gorman.
This ain't good. There's no way to get over to Newt.
Well, sure there is. There's your guys. These are just cannon fodder. Go. Just go beat those aliens. You're not supposed to laugh. Yeah, game over, man, is ringing through my head, sir. That is correct.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to go over here.
Keegan says just run away screaming. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nowhere to run. So, at this point.
How do you want to go? You got to move Frost. You want to try to come up and around?
Well, run Frost this way because
Of course. 4, right?
yeah, he can only move 4.
Okay.
So
1, 2, 3.
now
4,
we're moving
5,
alien
6.
blips. See,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
okay.
So these guys get activated.
They get activated. And
Ouch!
4 of them. So 3 or yeah. That's where these little alien tokens come in, and then you can place the figure on them. But see, quickly, if you're not, yeah. So there's 4. So that's kind of how it looks now.
Not cool.
It's all right.
Definitely not cool. Can I just
Oh wait, hold on. Where is the exit we need to go to? Zombie ass.
way over here?
Right.
But we have to come get her first.
Right down here, sir. But you have to go all the way over to here.
We have to
back
get
out,
Newt.
and get past that spawn point, because the spawn point can spawn more right there by the exit. To get Newt, she's right there in the corner. You got to get past those aliens and these, and in the meantime, whatever else spawns.
Yep.
So it's an aggressive game.
Well,
Yeah.
that's it. So 2.
2 more. Yeah. Oh God. So more of these. Aha! This is a good one. False alarm.
Oh, not
Got
good.
lucky. Got lucky. No, nothing there. Well, they are coming, this one says. That's nice. So after I place the cards, blips,
Oh no.
move all blips and aliens 4 squares towards the nearest character. So this one's going to
On
spawn
what?
2 on number 4, which is here.
Oh, thank God.
So take 2 blips, put it there. That's where
And
they're
then forcibly
spawning.
move it 4.
Then all aliens move 4 squares towards the nearest character.
No!
That's what it says to do. So towards the closest one, that would be him. Oh, cruddy. And then that one, he would be moving that way too. And then these 4, they're going to move up on Vasquez. It's not looking really good at this point.
No, because I haven't even done mine yet.
Okay, so what do yours say?
Place 2 tokens on each tunnel.
2 blips?
Yep.
Oh man, you
On
guys.
each.
And
2 on their spawn. So we need to put 2 more here on each one. 2 on this one, 2 on this one, 2 on this one, 2 on this one.
Okay, so we have drawn terribly. This is putting 2, 4, 6, 8 tokens
10.
out.
10 tokens.
10 with the ability to have up to 5
On each one.
So you could. That's why you have so many aliens and so
Okay,
many.
that was only 1 card.
I hope the next card's better.
So either I can exhaust 4 of the cards, or
Yes, Jeff. The company's more important than the kids. We know. We know.
or place 1 blimp up on 1.
He says. Jeff says to.
So ask them, what should I do?
He says if you can't save Newt, save the data stuff for the company. Oh, what should we do here? What does your card say again? I'm sorry.
Either I exhaust 4 of the cards,
Mhm.
or I get another blimp up on 1.
No, exhaust 4 cards. We don't need another blimp right now. We're not even. I'm not worried about the supplies at this point, because if you exhaust your supplies before you're done, you're all dead. So
Okay.
at this point, it's looking like we're going to be dead
So-
pretty soon. So I'm not worried
Because
about
that
supplies.
was that. We still have their movement phase.
Yep.
And
Well,
we haven't done their movement because your card moved them.
That's right. That wasn't their quote movement phase. That
Exactly.
was what the card had it do.
So
So now the tokens all are going to move. All the blips, all the alien blips.
6.
6 spaces towards the nearest characters.
6. So these 2 get active.
They're within.
7.
There's 7 aliens there. Okay, so one has 3, 1 has 4.
5,
It'll
6.
go underneath.
No, just do 1. I'll just combine them. So that way we don't have too many of them up there.
Okay, 7 aliens. That's the stacks taller than the characters.
6.
Okay. You have to move those.
4.
4 aliens?
Yep.
I think you're out of those.
2, 3, 4.
There you go. Okay.
So give me one more.
I don't have any more to give you. Oh, alien?
Alien.
So we have, there's not looking really good. Not looking good.
Yeah.
Yes. Exhausting the cards and use the guns. We are using the pulse rifles. We have to finish the alien turn first there, Keegan, and we will. Right now, each one of these has stacks under it. So now we are literally just being swarmed.
I hate you.
We can't get to Newt at this point.
No.
And
if we lose 3 more characters, we're already dead.
Well, yeah. So we're gonna fight though, just for the purpose of fighting. So we have resolved that part.
Okay. Go ahead, do Frost. Move your 2 or roll your 2.
So Frost is gonna attack with his pulse rifle. And the pulse rifle, hold on a second. 6 and 1. My defense is a 4.
He's going to die.
Why is he going to die?
You have a 1. You have to roll both of them.
Oh.
So he'll roll see how many you kill. Because you got 4 of them there. None.
Wow. So Frost is dead. Okay.
Useless.
Well, so I didn't realize it would go this way, but so I mean the problem is it's going fast, and the other game when we first tried it didn't go this fast because we weren't spawning that many. We'd spawn 1 or something, but when you mix those tokens up,
you don't have a choice.
Up to 5, you don't know what's underneath those tokens when you turn them over.
No, not when you get 8.
Well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4,
You got
5.
4 here, 2 here, 4 there, 6, 4, and 1, and I don't even want to know what that one is.
Yeah. So
okay. Well.
So Ashley,
we'll go with Vasquez.
And when you use your weapons, you're using resource cards too. So I would be putting the resource card back, except he was dead. So
she is 4. Exhaust 2 cards. Increase.
Do you have you have the smart gun, right? So
yeah. Oops.
So it costs a lot more to use the smart gun, but I wouldn't worry about the cost right now because we're.
I don't think I'm gonna get past it anyway.
We're what you call dead meat, so I would.
Yeah. She's dead. Didn't do absolutely nothing.
Well, that was.
I didn't even get the defense. So okay, we'll go Hudson. Defense of 4.
Okay, so
I got 1. He's dead now.
But how's he? He's dead.
He's dead.
There's no other. Well,
I get 1.
Well, take 1 out of there then. 1's better than nothing. So it's just up to Ripley to get rid of a dozen or more.
No, game over. We lost 5.
That's right. So
it doesn't matter. I can roll it and see if we can wipe the whole team out.
No, it's so there's the point to the game is to try to survive.
Well,
if you can survive, then there's all sorts of cool things that go with it on the table. But when it goes that fast, that was pretty quick. So can run, but you can't hide in this game.
And we weren't even able to rescue you.
Blips, you turn them over.
What did we have? 2. Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
7.
There's another 7 there. So you don't.
And 4.
You don't know what they are until you turn them over. And trying to get to the exit just didn't happen. Plus, there's a spawn point in front of the exits. And that's the one mission. That's rescuing Newt. Now, there's other ways to play.
The thing is, with how the missions are set up is you have to beat mission 1.
Yep.
And try to keep as many resource cards as possible.
Oh.
And get Newt out to go to round mission 2. And then whatever. So say you were able to make out 4 of them. Plus Newt. So you ended up with Newt. It's 5. But the other 2 are gone.
Yeah.
You keep going on your missions until you lose all your guys or you complete every mission.
But it's almost impossible to try to survive the game then. You can, but the odds are horrifically
Odds are, yeah, very
like in the movie, what happened? Everybody died but Ripley and Newt. And then, you know, that's pretty much just how the movie went. But it does have cool things. It does have nicely done cards.
Yes, very nice.
You can equip kind of whatever weapons you want for it. So once it gets going, it gets going. Once the aliens start moving, if you haven't lucked out and say Newt, if she was,
it was up in a corner,
you got her out and you started to run like we did the one time. We got about here.
Yeah, and just got swarmed.
And then got slaughtered because they were spawning literally on number 4 and 2.
Number 2.
Just the way the cards were being drawn. So it that
worked out perfect timing too.
Yeah, they might be demoralized there, Jeff and Taylor or Blink. Yeah, the minis are really cool, you guys. I mean, I don't know. This camera is just a general camera, but on the back, whoops, let me see something. I don't know if you can see that. On the back, I had her highlight in green the name. Like there's Frost. So each one of them, you know, Vasquez. Sorry, the camera's turned. So the figures are just kind of dull. She painted them up. She painted up the aliens. You don't have to, but you know, the aliens are kind of cool.
The aliens were a black.
Yeah, they just come standard, but.
And then the figurines were all green, the 7 characters. But yeah.
Well, look at that. We finished it just in our time.
That's what I said.
Holy cow. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining, though, because it is a fun game. And if you like the Aliens franchise and you like the characters, you're going to like the game pretty much. I mean, I don't see how you lose. You got miniatures, too. So, this is, to me, is cool. It's
I actually had fun painting all the miniatures.
Well, you got cards, you got the board, and you got miniatures. So you got the best kind of all the worlds right there in one game. So it's something for everybody. People that like tokens got tokens. People that like, you know, the cards got that. So it is a fun game, and it's way worth the money. It's not very much money considering what some, you know, things cost in the tabletop world these days. So. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. I think whoever picks it up is going to like it. It can go fast, though, like it did
literally took, after the 3 turns and we spawned that 1, it literally just wiped you completely out. So it didn't last very long.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the game could probably go on for hours. Or the game's going to be over in 20 minutes.
I don't think it would go for hours, but I think you.
Well, if you keep able to keep going.
Yeah.
And keep beating the mission, so yeah.
But each mission gives you X amount of stuff. So if you exhaust your resource, like the smart gun, for instance, it takes a lot more resource cards to use than the others. You're constantly discarding it, yeah, but you can keep firing. And I used that the last time. I got lucky, and I got rid
You're
of
able to get rid
of
a stack of them.
This time, didn't get lucky, so that's kind of how it goes. So that's Aliens, another glorious day in the core, man, and it's pretty fun if you like the Alien franchise.
Ouch.
Yeah, and Zombie's right. Like I said, I don't think it's ours, Ashley. The resource deck, once it's gone, it's gone. Because if you used it, you don't get it back per se. Like you're out of resources, you can't do anything.
Nope.
So you do have to manage your resources a little. But like in our case, we got to the point where it didn't matter, just waste it because you're overwhelmed at that point.
Pretty much.
And then worry about it from there. But There's a lot to it. Once you pick this box up, you're gonna find out there's a lot in there that you got. It's pretty good. And at least you got round counters and stuff. You don't lose track of things. And I like the cards because it gives you movements and tells you what you can and can't do.
Well, I like that the character cards are actually cardboard, so they're not thin. You won't bust them.
Yeah, they're not.
They're an actual thick cardboard.
Cards. They're pretty thick. They're pretty sturdy. Does a resource deck carry over to further missions?
Yes.
Yes, it does. As far as we can tell by reading it.
I believe you get half of whatever has been discarded.
So you get some of your resources
You get some of your resources back. You don't get all of them. You get half of the cards.
So now I'd have to go off what she says on that because I didn't read that part. So
I watched one. I haven't read that one, but I haven't read too much into it. That's what I watched, and that's what they said. Is you get half back of your resources that works.
If zombie, you can get half back of the resources, then that would help you through the next mission. A lot of it's just luck on rolling too, because the smart gun does a lot of damage, even though it takes resources. It does considerable damage, so it's a trade-off like everything else that way. Aliens versus Zombicide. Yeah.
Wait, aliens versus zombies? I don't know about that one. That'd be interesting.
Jeff, the tails are long.
Yes, they are. And they're sharp.
They're long and they're kind of pointy. And so they kind of get tangled up in the box once you put them together. But at least they gave you miniatures for it that resemble. I mean, in the movie, their tails are fairly long too. They could whip around from their back and in front. And yeah.
Because half of them end up
kind of long.
Have the little like tongue.
Oh, the inside.
The inside
jaw sticking out.
Yep.
Zombie says to check out Core Space if you want a fun skirmish board game. Okay, we will check that out then.
Core Space?
Core Space is what he said. Yeah, we'll check that out.
Yeah.
We're open to all gaming. Like, we don't just do one specific game. Like we said, we do video games and board games and miniatures. And so when people ask, I just break it down. Well, Warhammer to Spyro the Dragon and pretty much everything in between is what we do. But this box set, man, this was way worth it. It was way worth it.
So, all right. We're gonna take a little under an hour break. Yeah, be a little under an hour, and then we'll be back.
Yeah, so we'll take a short little break here, and then at 1 we'll be back. It was nice to meet you, Zombie. You too, Jeff, and the rest of you that showed up. Thank you. And just give us a little bit. We'll be back in just a short
about
here.
An
okay?
hour will be an RPG.
Yep. Then Clint will be doing the RPG thing. So we're just gonna take a quick break here between our schedule stuff. Otherwise, this has been fun. I'm having fun. So I'm glad you guys are here. So I don't want to end this stream though, because I don't want to break the thing. So let's see here.
All right.
Hold on a second.
Unless you can pause it.
It doesn't have me
Marie and Dice had to go
I gotta get out of here.
and
Let's let these dogs out real quick. Come on, guys. So convention people like this.
Yeah. Come on.
My tooth is hurt.
Go potty. Outside.
Dylan wanted to get picked up at noon.
Well, from where?
I don't know. Where's our keys, Ash?
On my desk.
Oh, my teeth.
Coop, come here. Come on. Come on, old man. Come on, you can do it.
I'm gonna go potty.
Come on.
Yeah, you could go get Dylan if you want to, and grab us a new coffee on the way back.
Yeah. Okay, what's going on? Okay, give me one sec.